To brush up on what happened last, we had the attempt to revive Primrose, which ultimately failed. Upon that failure, a Warforged Peace Cleric enters the dungeon and accepts Primrose into his body, and he has joined your party before making your way down into the the Grove, the Twilight Grove. Upon your descent in the Twilight Grove, Leah decides to cast out a light in hopes to distract any danger that might be below. In doing so, she did very successfully. She sent down an apparition that looked like a human figure in the form of lights, using dancing lights. They all surrounded it to attack it. She used that dancing light and moved them away from the opening. Everyone descended. When you guys got to the bottom, you guys were able to get the jump on them since they were distracted by the apparitions. You guys successfully took out twig blights and skeletons. After that, you guys headed north, in which that you were faced with 4 giant rats and 2 bugbears. The first encounter of bugbears for our party. You guys dismantled them, fighting them up into that choke point. Then you move east into the Bellix laboratory, where a group of goblins are working on a variety of projects in there. You guys were successfully able to defuse the situation by proving that the hobgoblin known as Dern on the surface has been slain, and proving that by having the variety of equipment that you guys were able to ascertain from him, showing him that he is fallen and that Grenell has returned to power, as well as there being a treaty among them and the kobolds. With that, you escorted the goblins back to the opening, while one stays with you guys, who is sort of there, not going to make a token for that goblin commoner, just to save the trouble. And you're essentially going to use this goblin as a way of, I guess, negotiating. So that way, when you guys run into the other goblins, you guys will be fine, and that they won't be alerted upon your arrival. You guys went up here to this little corridor, which leads to this long hallway, which was known as the garden galleries, for the variety of carvings on the wall that depicts dragons destroying towns full of people. And upon looking down the hallway, you guys done stealthily so, you guys identify two bugbears to the south of this hallway. And you guys last left off here, whether or not it is to encounter these bugbears. You guys were talking about potentially going back to explore the rift that they referred to the south. To also cover some additional information, you guys found a variety of loot on the different people you fought, as well as potions, 2 different kinds of kits, antitoxins, jewelry, and gems. Let's see what else happened here. Oh wait, that was actually earlier. Sorry, I forgot that bit. When you guys did the treaty, formed the treaty, and you guys found all the loot inside the chest, inside the throne room, inside the locked chest that was trapped due to a good roll, a successful roll. Leah opened the chest without being hurt by it. You guys came up with the new code word specific to your party, known as Angry Asparagus. So upon your arrival in the Kobold camp, that is what you plan on announcing. Um, Fighting the bug bats and the rats. That's where you found 6 javelins, and Akash took 2 spears. Found a variety of money and weapons, and looks like Gore drank a potion as well. But formed okay, bugbears. Yes, and you know that the bugbears are aligned with Bellic from the information you got from the goblins. And I think that is it, unless I missed anything that was important. But this brings us to this moment now. I know you guys were kind of on the fence about whether or not this is the hallway that you guys want to go into to engage these bugbears, or if you want to go southward to the rift. Yes.
Oh shit! No.
Okay.
I thought there were bugbears. I forgot about the bugbears.
Yes, sir.
So we need to figure out what we're gonna do. Last game session, I crept up there and tried to cast a sleep spell, and it didn't work because the bugbears were different. And Brandon said, "Okay, we can like retcon that." But now I'm up there next to Primrose Senior, and we need to figure out what we're gonna actually do about it.
It didn't work because of the stats, right?
It didn't work because their hit points are too high.
Yeah. I was hoping we could have glossed over that, but yes, what happened was that the bugbears in the initial fight were lower HP than usual. So everyone thought that they had lower HP when they didn't. So that's the only reason why he decided to cast that spell. We decided to control Z the whole situation, since what we understand of the bugbears, it just wasn't fair for you guys. So I just reset that bit. So you guys are aware of them.
It's a good thing your thesis wasn't on bugbear HP. Would have been
Okay.
I'm
Congratulations, though, Brandon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. Congrats, man.
Yes. Yeah, honestly, like I've gravely underestimated how much homework I needed to do for each session, but I assure you that this session I'm overly prepared. So, yeah. So we're at this spot.
Elite bugbears.
They're normal bugbears. The bugbears that you fought initially were infants.
Okay.
Wow. We just murdered infants.
Yeah, you guys are sick people. We already knew this.
They were watered down.
They were washed.
I don't know about bugbears, but I know like orcs, don't they mature at like 12 or 13? They're considered like adults, like early teens. So when you kill an orc, it's quite possible you're killing like a teenager. No big deal.
Yeah, but they're mature. Here. They're matured to an adult.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what plenty of people use as an excuse when they date minors.
Okay.
Oh, it's different. It's different when you're agreeing to take care of them for the rest of your life. Okay.
Right.
Things were different in the 15th century, you know?
Not the 15th century. This shit's happening today.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Not in the U.S., but in other countries.
Hell, it is happening.
Oh, I would not doubt it. Yeah, I would not put it past you.
There's a lot of stuff that goes under the table here.
I wouldn't say prevalently in the U.S. Certainly prevalently in other places.
Didn't South Dakota just refuse to pass laws to protect like 13-year-olds from getting married? Pretty sure it was like South. Yeah. It's fucking
but
anyway.
To be fair,
D&D,
South Dakota is barely part of the union.
Oh, okay.
What the?
They've only been a state for like 200 years.
Right. Yeah.
Gore is confused. What is the United States?
True.
What's a Dakota and there's south of them? Is there 3 more?
Is the bugbear's name Dakota?
When you get to the rock with all the faces carved in the mountain, head south.
You're almost to Canada, the better country.
Yes, the kinder rulers. Better medicine.
No, Brad. Okay, so we've retconned. We've entered this garden room, whatever you called it, the garden gallery, the garden gala, the plant fortress, whatever this is. and we've encountered the bugbears, but they don't know we're here, and so we can choose to engage or we can choose to backtrack. Right? So what is the consensus here? I mean, it's just the two of them, but we also don't know what's up here or what's down here. It looks like we can see two doors. Good talk.
Are these walls?
Yeah, it looks like there's little, like, I think Brandon last time
There-
mentioned these are
there's some,
outcroppings.
yeah.
Like they're little, like,
Yeah, there are.
I don't know.
So yeah,
Indeed.
there's that. We don't know what's
Yeah,
there as well.
it's possible we charge in and get surrounded. I mean, we have the surprise, so I mean, it's possible we can take these guys out pretty quickly, but I think we've determined that they have at least somewhere. I mean, I don't want to spit out numbers, that's a little metagamey, but they have enough HP to where Zah'hak couldn't put them out with the sleep spell. We assume as much.
Yeah, not even one. So
Mhm.
they're not pushovers, but we got numbers on them and potentially surprise.
Yeah. So we can still fight them normally, but are we all we're all short rested, right? We haven't taken another long rest. Are we still?
No, we did not long rest. We short rested and then came down here.
Okay. So anything, most of our resources probably need to be like hoarded until we find what's his nuts, Bellic, right? We assume that he's obviously if he's capable of ruling the goblins down here or the bugbears, I imagine he's strong enough to put up a good fight.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, he for all intents and purposes, I'm considering him the BBEG.
yeah, I mean, he's got a big talking toad. Well, a big toad. I don't know if it's talking. I assume it's talking because it's cooler that way, but he's got a big toad.
True.
Okay.
I can't wait to see that.
Maybe we should backtrack and go the other way then.
See if we can figure this
That
out.
is an option.
I
Try
think
and
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, there's an opening here, and you guys know that this hallway also leads southward, so.
I mean, it's possible that this leads just down here and we end up in the same place, but at least we know. Or
Yeah,
at least
but there's only 20 feet from this door. There's like
Sure.
40,
Yeah, we're less likely to get.
I would say. Well, I mean, at least for the known foes, they're not going to be able to reach us in one turn unless they dash, and then they can't attack us. So
Right.
we have surprise, and then we have like a whole nother round before they. I mean, I think we just try to pick them
But
off.
couldn't-
Here.
Like reinforcement or something, like get
Yeah.
us from here.
True. Good point.
I think the issue now is, though, if we push in here and we start a fight, it's very possible that we get surrounded. Like, we don't have vision of this stuff, and if we push into fight and we get someone pushing on this side, we end up with another, like, goblin chieftain issue where we lose a character because we didn't plan well enough, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad idea to backtrack this way and maybe see if these connect, and then Anthony's right, like, we're closer at least to the enemy, or at least we can protect our backside if anything happens. That being said, out of character, I think Anthony mentioned in character we know from the goblins that this leads to, like, what they call it, a rift or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Right.
there's like a chasm or something.
Yeah, and so out of character, I think Anthony mentioned, like, the chasm. That sounds kind of important. We might run into Bellic sooner than later, so it's really one of those things where I don't know which is better. I think we should at least try this, right? See what this leads to. See if we can find some kind of connector, and then go from there.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
on board.
Okay, so we're backing. We're back. Oh shit!
the
What if we
doorway.
What if we set our own ambush though? Like, what if we?
We could send our little goblin friend, right? Like, if we do set an ambush, tell the goblin that there's heroes invading, maybe the bugbears will come and set their own trap. We, like, set up here and maybe here and get them to come in, and we surround them that way. I don't know if they'll raise.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we could set up our own ambush.
It would be cool.
That sounds interesting.
Want to try? I mean, we could try that. How good is our goblin friend at?
I'm looking it up right now.
At deception. I mean, I don't know.
Does he need to be? I mean, all he has to do is come out and say,
They're over there. Get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean maybe.
There's a party attacking the labs, and then run away.
Oh, Or we could do, you know, what all good PCs do, and that is tell the truth in a deceiving way. He could walk out and say, "There's a group of adventurers over." No, that's a bad idea. Then they'll know they're here.
Well, don't we want them to? Right? We can.
We
He can
want
say,
them
"What
to
is this?"
come, but we don't want them to know why. We want to
okay.
lie about why they're coming. Otherwise, they're going to be.
But then
prepared.
that
We want
would
them to
be deception for sure.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And deception's a what
What if
skill?
we say charisma? What if we had him say? What if we had him say, "Come quickly." What's his name that we killed? The hobgoblin.
Durin.
Yeah, come quickly. Durn's dead. Come quickly. That's technically all true.
All true.
Look at the fucking lawyer coming out of Anthony. He's like, let's tell them the truth.
Dude, my job is to tell the truth in the most deceptive way possible. Take the facts and twist them.
I mean, I'm down for that. I don't see why it wouldn't work, right?
I mean, worst case scenario, they do what? Kill our goblin friend? All right, well that's
okay.
sucks,
Well,
but...
let's not do that. I mean, he's just gonna. He can just come out the door, yell it. Durn's dead. Come quickly, and then come back, and then we set up traps. We set up people.
Right.
What do we think?
I like that. I'm on board.
What is
All right.
What is
We
Akash?
got-
Leah, you down? Akash, you down?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Perfect.
All right. So if the plan is to ambush, I doubt that you guys want to be in this first room, right? So why don't you guys go ahead, position your way, and then I'll do the role play for the goblin going out there.
Okay. Well, I think me and or Gore, I'll take the second closest room, I guess. Gore can take the closest. And then maybe we put like spooky, scary skeleton in this door. And then we have a caster or like Akash can be there instead of scary, because I think spooky, scary has a bow, right? And so
Yes.
so then we just put a caster or a ranged guy between or behind each one, and we kind of just like filter out and boom, bang, boom, gang up on the bucket.
Where am I going?
Probably in this room, because you'll be the melee person, and then one of us can take. I mean, Urky can stay with me because I gotta control him anyway. So Spooky can stay with Gore, or Zah'hak can go, or both. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'll use Spooky. I can use Spooky as a meat shield since he goes on my turn anyways.
Question to the team.
Yes.
Sure.
So I took open hand as a monk. Should I knock him prone? Or
Knock them
would
prone?
be
Is that
bad
the
for
question?
casters?
Yeah, I mean, so it just depends, right? When you get knocked prone, obviously ranged attacks against you have disadvantage,
Yeah.
but they have to stand up to start moving effectively. They can always crawl, but then they're still prone, and you crawl at half speed, and if you stand up, it takes half your movement. So if you're trying to keep them from reaching us, knocking them prone is a good idea, even though it gives us disadvantage on our attacks. For example, Zah'hak just cast Bonfire. It doesn't matter. I don't have an attack roll. I don't need to make an attack roll to deal damage, basically. If anybody else has similar abilities that require a saving throw instead, like I know Seeker can cast Toll the Dead. I think that's a saving throw, not an attack roll.
Correct.
So knocking them prone is actually good because we don't have to always make an attack roll to deal damage.
Can prone targets take reactions? I don't think they can.
Yeah.
Can they?
Yeah, I think they can as long as they're not.
It's just with disadvantage.
Incapacitated. Yeah, right. It would be if they make an opportunity attack. Yeah.
That makes sense. I couldn't remember. I knew incapacitated couldn't, but I couldn't remember about prone. Cool. Okay.
All right.
So,
Zah'hak, you're not in there,
does
right?
Open Palm take your key point though?
It takes one key point, yeah.
And I'm just to be clear, I'm gonna put myself over here because I expect them to come this way.
Perfect.
So I could knock them both prone because it takes one key point and then flurry of blows and then for each hit, which is 2 hits, could do prone 1 on 1 and prone the second one.
Nice. Do
That's
you get key points on a long rest though?
Short rest.
Oh, short. That's good. Okay. Then I mean, yeah, I don't see the problem. We could probably take a short rest somewhere if we need to. I'm just worried about, like I said, I'm just worried about resources going into like making sure everybody's in as good a fighting condition as they can be going into that last fight with
Yeah.
Bellic.
I get all my key points on short rest.
Perfect. Then yeah,
So-
do your thing.
One thing to just be aware of is if you walk out there and knock them prone and you don't leave, you just stand there, they're gonna get up and go for you probably. So you may need to make sure you have movement to try to get away as well.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So I think we just explained to our little goblin friend that all we want them to do is go out, like, out the door and shout towards the bugbears that
Yeah.
Dern is dead, and then lead them back through the lab. Or don't even wait for them. Just run back through the lab and go into this room with Gore, this first room, and
Yeah.
that way he can be protected.
Yeah, just shout like Dern's dead, come.
Okay. Sorry, I'm reading this open hand technique, trying to understand how the proning works. Your enemy's key when you harness your own. Whenever you hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by your furry blows, you can impose one of the following effects on the target. If you succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. If you must take a strength saving throw, if it fails, you can push it up to 15 feet away from you. It cannot take reactions until end of your next turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then flurry blows allow you to make 2 unarmed attacks.
Yeah.
Anyone who's attacked by that. Okay, got it. Cool. All right, so the goblin hears y'all's plan and goes out there. She steps out into the front and calls out to the bugbears that Dern has fallen and that the goblins have all gone to the surface to like help to return to the village. Essentially, the bugbears reacts to come and assist the party, and moves upward, as well as bugbears from the adjacent room also hears that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, this is
Figured.
good. At least we drew out the
Oh shit.
rest of them.
Yeah, that would have been bad if we went there.
Yeah, we could have got flanked.
Good
Would have
plan,
been
guys.
poor.
And they come into the room. They see that all the goblins are gone, as the the commoner had explained. And as she saw everyone kind of burst into this corridor, she kind of like hangs out in this room and like closes this door. And we can roll for initiative.
Cool. Good job, everybody. Plan worked.
Nice. Okay, I rolled a 1. That's awesome. Good. Glad I got that out of the way.
Well, you know, could be worse.
Okay,
Actually, it
1
couldn't.
for Zah'hak.
But you could be if Gore rolled a 1, he'd technically be rolling a 0. So for you, I
I've
guess.
done that before.
Oh, we know.
Well, technically, don't you have your dex is +3, isn't it?
Yeah, mine is, but my point is my roll couldn't be any lower. I have the lowest initial
Oh,
roll
okay.
I could possibly get.
Okay. So 4 for Zah'hak. Akash, what do you get?
12.
Gore?
13.
Leah rolled a 15. I think she's +2 or +3.
I'm +3, so
I'm just trying to help so Mel doesn't have to talk.
Yeah, I hear that. Can I Seeker?
4.
And then for Urki.
Don't know yet. I forgot. If I'm being honest. Stay on the 7. Okay.
Urki's is 0 dex.
Yeah, I have his thing up, so. 17.
Damn. Okay, let me
17
roll
for
for
Urki.
All right. First, we have Leah.
Hex on bugbear number 3.
Oh my lord! Did you guys just see everything move over?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
you-
see a
I
bunch
did
of
it.
Saw like
those-
a flash. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I didn't even know why that happened. Sorry.
I did. No,
Yes.
this was me. Don't worry about it. I'm setting up the initiative.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was like,
All this stuff is
I
me.
like-
I'm just setting up the initiative. I copied everything and moved
Okay.
it over. So we're good. We're good.
okay, cool. So Leah's casting Hex on Bugbear 3.
And I'm sorry, my brain's like not working right now.
All good. So when you cast Hex, whenever you damage that target with a spell, it takes additional d6. You also can announce a particular ability check that they will have a disadvantage on.
Dexterity!
Yeah, I'm gonna do dexterity. Seems
Okay. Dexterity. On Dex. Okay.
Is there disadvantage or is it just the extra d6?
It's both.
It's both? Okay.
Yeah, so you get the bonus damage whenever you deal damage. Like only you though. So whenever you deal damage to that one, it does the bonus.
Okay, well, now that I use that for my bonus, I'm gonna do the agonizing blast.
Okay.
Let's see. Of course, so 7 plus. I think it was. Fuck.
7 plus.
It's either 4 or 5, I think.
It was 4. 7 plus 4, so 11.
11. That is not going to hit, unfortunately. So although you do hex it, you shoot your blast and it hits that pillar that is standing in behind.
Okay.
That's your bonus. There's your action. Any movement?
I'm just gonna come up like right here to have a better angle.
Okay. All right. That's Leah's turn. Urki is up next.
Okay. Urki can see through here, I imagine, so we've got doors open and everything, so... but he doesn't really have much to be able to do. He's out of spell slots. He's just gonna Sacred Flame. He'll go for... I think it's... it is a Dexterity saving throw. Perfect. So he's gonna go ahead and Dexterity... or, Sacred Flame number 3 with the Hex on it. So he has to
Alright.
beat a 12 with disadvantage.
He fails. Wait. Time out. Where's my dex?
You can just
He has to beat 12.
with disadvantage, correct?
Okay, I pass it actually.
Okay, then nothing happens.
All right.
And
Okay,
he'll stay where he is.
Next up, we have Gore.
Okay. Um. I'm trying to think, like, do I just walk up there and start whacking?
I mean,
That's a great question, Gore.
yeah, I would assume so. Like, if we're trying to, unfortunately, they're in this like formation where flanking is hard, right? But I think the idea is to at least come up and keep our casters protected, and you don't have a caster.
Ideally, I just want to keep one of them busy, so I will walk up here, and I will go ahead and...
Brandon, are they surprised?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was about to look up the clarifications for attacking in surprise here.
I think they just missed their turn.
Yeah, right. Okay. I didn't know if they like get advantage because they're like surprised or anything, but okay, cool.
Yeah, so I would
Alright.
like to just attack number 2.
All right.
Roll
Give me
for
your
the
attack
hit.
roll.
Oh my god.
Don't say
It
that.
is a 6.
Wow, man.
It says if you're surprised, you can't move or take an action on your first turn, and you can't take a reaction until that turn ends.
Okay.
There's no
All right, that attack.
bonus to attacks, but they just can't do anything.
Okay. All right. Gord takes a swing and he misses.
We're doing really great. This is the best surprise round ever.
Hey, dude, imagine if it wasn't surprise round.
I know, we'd be getting whacked by bugbears already.
Yee.
Alright, we're just warming up.
Yeah, warming up the dice.
I
I
hope
got
so.
my 1 out of the way on my initiative roll, so we're good.
Damn, I just got my one out of the way too, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get all their ones out of the way on their turns too.
All right. Gore, any movement? Wait, technically, with that case, if they can't take any reaction until the next turn, he could still move out of there, not getting attacked, right?
Correct.
And that
Correct.
would be a smart play, right?
That would be.
Yeah, it would be since you didn't. I mean, yeah, I'm not playing. Talk to your
Yeah.
team.
I'm gonna go back here.
I think if anything, we'd want to block off the exits, right? Because we don't want them running away. I don't know. Well, I mean, let's don't take your
There's
hand
two
off the
ways,
chess
though.
piece. I know we don't know where this leads, so I don't know what the best course of action is. We
I don't know if they're going to be running. There's 4 of them. If it was 2 on whatever, maybe, but there's 4 of them.
That's true.
They're probably not ready to run yet.
Okay. Well then let's
Just
just
challenge their honor.
take our chances then. I think.
Oh. Also, Gord misses attack.
Yeah, everybody's
Mhm.
missing.
Yeah, we
Everything's
are.
missing.
Everything is
confident.
missing. I don't.
Y'all hit your hex.
The thing you
True.
can't miss.
Yeah. Okay, Gore, is that your final movement back to the southeast door?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Now we have Zah'hak.
Bugbear 4 took a feat. Magic Initiate. Counterspelled the hex. Didn't even hit that.
Okay, spooky, scary skeleton. Oh, I gotta look up skeleton stats again. Sorry, skeleton 5e. I know it's a short bow, d6 plus 4 to hit. Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna
Do something.
he's gonna fire. Which one got hexed? Sorry.
Number 3.
3. Okay, he's gonna fire at number 1. Let's see. Clear my 1. Roll another attack roll. All right, another 1. All right, good. Okay.
That's unreal.
Can we
All
reset?
right.
Can we just go back
All right.
45 minutes?
We want to
Can we load Dave?
retcon
Can
this
we load-
surprise
can we
attack.
load our last
God.
save point?
No kidding. I'd be quitting.
Hey,
I'd be
God, can we go back in time?
I'd be alt F4ing right now. It's
Oh,
like
I'm just
Uninstall
glad that
program.
you guys organized all this instead of this happening on the first round and then like the bugbears come from the north room in response.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. Not Sacred Flame. Create Bonfire underneath
Okay.
Bugbear number 3. Whoops, I didn't mean to roll that. It's not. It doesn't require an attack roll. I was trying to close my.
Okay.
Dice, right?
It is a deck save for me, right?
Yeah, and he gets disadvantage.
Yes, sir. And I have to beat a what?
13. Or you're
I
gonna
fail.
take a whopping 2 damage. 2 fire damage.
Yay!
All right, we're on the board.
we're doing it.
We did it.
You guys are doing great.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me do the bonfire imagery. Okay, cool. All right. The hawk, is that your turn?
Yes. That is my turn.
Alrighty, Seeker.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and stay where I am to protect Urki for the most part. I'll go ahead and toll the dead on number 3. It's not a dexterity saving throw, unfortunately, but I don't have anything that is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, wisdom saving throw or take necrotic. If I haven't
Correct.
taken any,
So 13,
12.
but you've taken the 2 damage. Oh, it was
Yep.
3 that took the 2 damage, right? So it is a d12.
Yep.
Yeah. So 13.
Which
Yeah,
one are you
let's try-
targeting?
3. Just try to
Okay.
take out one at a
Kill
time.
them all.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
try
cool.
to focus our fire.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Has to be to 13 as well. Hopefully they're not very wise.
I fail that as well.
Thank goodness. Okay, d12.
12, 12, 12,
No
12,
kidding.
12,
We need a
12, 12, 12.
Big bucks, no whammies. Big
Big
bucks, no
money,
whammies.
big money.
I mean, it's a 7. Stay on the set, or okay, yeah, 7. So
Okay.
you know, above average, I think. Right at average, it's average. 7.
Awesome. So it's necrotic damage, I believe.
Correct.
Yes. So you cast your spell, and its body starts to decay before your very eyes. Then we start. Now the bugbear's kind of coming to their senses. There's fire under the feet of the third one. He got a little crispy charred toenail off of it. You're able to get a little necrotic damage, and then there's a bunch of like slashing and blasting happening around them, but nothing quite connecting. Wait, Akash, did you even go yet?
No.
Nope.
Bro, my bad. I think I had
He's about to
skipped you.
pop off though. That's our heavy
Go
hitter.
ahead. Yeah, go
Where was
ahead.
he supposed to go?
He was supposed to go after Gore.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay.
My bad, OGs. I mean, it's still a surprise, so you can get in there uncontested and do what you need to do. Show them your technique. Oh, there's a pillar there.
Right here.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I attack number 3.
Okay.
See, 15 plus 5, 20.
Hey,
That hits.
Good stuff. We'll take it.
Holy fuck! I forgot everything now. Oh no.
So I think the staff is versatile, right? So you
Correct.
can either attack with 1 or 2 hands. You usually have an open hand, so there's always. Yeah, how's that? Quick question for my more experienced players. If he can do unarmed strike, can he still attack with 2 hands and then just,
Yes.
let go and then do the unarmed strike?
His,
Okay.
His unarmed strike can be a kick. It doesn't have to be a punch.
Or a headbutt.
Oh, that's right.
Or a hip check.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or like a
Yeah.
Batista
Okay.
bomb.
A
Hip thrust.
DDT, power bomb, from the top ropes.
RKO.
Personal favorite, Hurricane Rana.
Damage roll, please, Akash.
The
Sorry.
walls of
Hold on.
Jericho.
I'm checking.
Yeah, it is a D8 with 1 hand, and I think it's a D10 with 2 hands. Let me double check.
What?
Orders.
No, I think
D8.
it's D6 and D8.
It's D68.
Oh, okay. Okay, D8 with both hands.
Because it's a simple weapon, not a martial weapon.
Right,
Well,
okay.
Why am I thinking it's some? No. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Oops.
It's a great staff, 2d6.
Holy shit.
Great
8?
stuff. 8 max hit.
Hey.
8
Okay.
Eight plus
8
eight.
plus 8 plus 3.
Dude, Kayhan called it. That's our heavy hitter.
No kidding.
11
Okay.
damage.
Let's go.
But
You-
I'm gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay, 2 unarmed strikes.
Yep.
Sorry,
and
me,
I'm
daddy.
gonna-
Get him.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Okay, what the
That's
fuck?
3 plus 3, 6, so total 17 damage. And
17 in total. Can you just tell me what was the unarmed strike, please? I already subtracted my initial number. It was 11. So it's
Yeah.
6?
yeah, it's 6. Don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, so you donk him. He's stunned. As he's
And-
stunned, you're just like, bicycle kicking him like Mortal Kombat.
Nice, yeah.
You're
Yeah,
like,
and then and you
Hawk
just
eye.
nearly take him out, but his eyes are fluttering open, like trying to stay in the realm of
The
consciousness.
stars around his head. He's like wobbling around.
Yeah,
he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, for the getting prone, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And I am at
Yeah.
disadvantage.
What
Um,
is my
what-
save DC? I don't.
It's probably 10 plus your wisdom
Wisdom.
bonus, which is 0, so it's probably 10.
My wisdom is 10.
Yeah, so the DC is probably 10.
It's technically for you. It's not a spell save. It's called a key save, and it's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier. So 8 plus 2 plus 0, 10. Yeah.
Oh, so it's 10 anyways. Okay. I unfortunately pass, even with disadvantage.
It's okay.
Bummer.
Okay.
And it's still a surprise, so I'm gonna move back.
Yeah, so now the turn has made a full cycle. The round has made a full cycle, so everyone's coming to their senses. They're hearing the clashing, the blasting all around them, and they look over at 3. Not only this man like welted all over the face, there's a bonfire chilling underneath him, and they're now all enraged and trying to retaliate on where the variety of attacks came from.
Suck it.
So first and foremost, we have Bugbear 2. Bugbear 2 is going to the southeast door
Holy
to
shit.
fight Gore.
He beat Leah.
Yeah, he did. Leah got 18. Bugbear 2 got a 20.
Gross.
Okay.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, you're
Oh,
fine. Bugbear 2 just outrolled you in initiative, so the surprise round is over, and now they get to act.
How much total damage did Akash do there?
17.
17.
Akash 17.
One
Okay.
is 6, yeah.
So it's 17 plus 7 is 24 plus 3.
2,
He did
Oh.
2 with the bonfire.
2 with the bonfire. So 26.
26. Yeah.
So Bugbear 2 is gonna come up here and she pulls out a sickle-bladed glaive, and swings at you. Okay. Does 16 hit you?
Glaive.
Nope.
Doesn't that motherfucker have reach? He doesn't have to be that close. I think glaives have reach, don't they?
He doesn't, but she doesn't, but she is up there.
What? I don't know what you mean.
I think he's saying she
can
doesn't.
you-
He doesn't have to be that close, but he is anyways. So you're suggesting, Brandon?
Yes, that is what I'm alluding to.
Okay. He's just bum rushing him. Fuck a glaive. He could wear great sword, but we're gonna run with a glaive and be 5 feet in front of somebody. Got it. Stupid fucking bugbears, no problem.
Okay. And then that's gonna end its turn. Leah, you're up.
Okay.
Kill it, Leah. Kill it. Kill it dead.
Let me go ahead and attempt to roll again.
Go ahead, roll again. Agonizing blast.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
Thank fuck. Okay.
Hey.
Ooh.
That bitch dead.
Okay, let's go.
Alright.
Okay.
So I get to roll a d6 and an extra d.
You roll a d10.
D10 with an extra
A
D6.
d10, d10 plus 4 plus d6, yes.
Okay, so we've got 5 plus. It's literally stuck on its side. So we're just gonna call it 7 because it's showing me 2.
Well, I see a 1.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Literally on the edge, like vibrating.
Blow on it.
It's like a
I'll
bump.
just take the 1. That's fine. Let's go with 6.
Are you aiming at 3, by the way?
Yeah,
Huh?
the
Or
one
who are
that
you
text.
aiming at?
The one
Yeah.
that text is
Yeah.
the one only gets the extra d6.
Yeah, I mean, you could take one on both of those rolls, and he'll still die.
That's what we like.
So
to hear.
you blast him. This one that got a pummeling in the sneak round, is now dead. All right. Any movement, bonus
Okay,
action?
Leo.
Well,
One sec.
You want a bonus action? Move your hex to another target.
Yeah. I would like to move it to number 1. No. Yes. Yes, number 1.
okay.
God damn, I love you, Mill. You sound like shit.
Thank you. I sound like I've been smoking cigarettes for 40 years.
Is it allergies or something worse?
My voice is just kind of shot. My throat hurts.
Ugh.
Lost her voice.
Can you say "beat it, bozo"
Lots
for
of
me?
tea.
Can you say,
Gosh.
"Beat it, bozo"? There you go. Perfect. Nailed it.
I actually don't get that reference. Wow.
No. Oh. John Mulaney, the stand-up comedian, writer for SNL.
So
I like John Mulaney.
Yeah, so he had a skit about like the New York Times and how they write articles, and it was Tiger Woods was cheating on his wife, and the headline was something like "Tiger Woods apologizes, but Giselle says beat it, bozo," and he's like, "No, she did not say that." And she's off talking about like some reporter from the 50s and saying, "What'd she say? Beat it, bozo," and that's what they wrote. It's a funny little skit.
I see.
All right, Leah. Any movement?
No, I'm gonna chill.
Move beyond Akash. Sorry.
Beyond.
Yeah,
Like,
don't stand there because if the bugbear charges in, Akash moved out of the doorway. So if he charges in, he can see you and attack. But if you move further in and he tries to rush you, then Akash gets an attack of opportunity on him.
Alright, sick.
And you can always move back and forth, right? Like you have plenty of movement in this room. You could literally move from corner to corner and.
Don't move there because you can still stay in Akash's range. You got to be outside of Akash's, like any like here or here.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
stick this
there.
side. I don't want to be in
Yeah.
view.
Oh wait, no, that's
Here.
actually not good enough either. Yeah, here. Sorry. Here or here.
So what?
Stay in a corner.
Just-
Stay in a corner.
Go to one of the corners. So what Anthony's trying to say is that if the bugbear was to chase you guys into this room, this is the area that it has to leave in order to reach you. But Akash can hit for free if it decides to exit this area. So that's why they're telling you to go anywhere, but like anything that's in this range. So that's why they want you
He
to
could
back
go
wall.
here. All of these squares he can be in without provoking an opportunity attack, which means he threatens all of these squares, right? If he's here, he threatens all of this. You have to be one more back, so he has to actually leave Akash's threatening range to provoke the opportunity attack. That makes sense.
Honestly, you might be effed anyway, because if he's also wielding a glaive and has a reach of 10 feet, none of this might matter.
That's
but
true. That's true.
I'm just hoping Brandon forgets, and that I don't remind him, like now.
I'm just hoping that we remember to ask what it looks like the bugbears are holding next time we fight them.
True.
I don't think he pulled a 10-foot glaive out of his ass.
That's
but
what Brandon
maybe
said.
I'm
He
wrong.
pulls out a glaive, a sickle-bladed glaive, or a
Yeah,
sickle-like glaive.
Pulls it out from where?
his
Where does he
prison
have
wallet.
a 10-foot fucking weapon that's covered in sickle blades?
Got a glaive in his prison wallet.
Bellic is a
Straight
sick
up.
fuck. That's all I know. We're gonna have to bring him down.
They
Oh my
they
god.
cast an undetectable extension charm on all their assholes, so they can store their
Wait.
10-foot glaives. No
Hey,
problem.
baby, want to see my portable hole?
Portable hole.
They must
A
be
bag of
good at
holding.
chess, dude.
That'd be actually. Rules is written. I think you could shove a bag of holding up your ass and store anything you want in there, right? You have to use an action to remove something from it, yeah. So it doesn't just fall out. Fuck yeah! I guarantee. Like I'm gonna put a bag of holding in Seeker's ass by the end of this campaign. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna find a way. Cause Seeker doesn't eat. He doesn't have to poop. So bag of
True.
holding straight up the anus.
Question.
Why would he have a
isn't
butthole
he a
then if he doesn't
construct? Yeah, why
defecate?
would he have an asshole? Why would they build a butt
Primrose
that
is weird
doesn't
as
do
fuck. She
anything?
probably just installed one for fun.
Oh
Who
yeah,
knows?
that's why she installed it. Yeah, we know why she installed it.
She made the
she's
perfect drug mule.
she's quirky. All right, who knows? She's a little eccentric,
Quirky?
quirky,
One might
quirky.
say. Quirky?
I don't know what
Then he
that has
got
to
the
do with anything.
strappy.
Primrose has many children. All right.
You can be queer and have kids.
True. That's true. I don't want to. No offense to anyone out there. Live your
You know
life.
what they say about rabbits fucking.
Yeah, that was kind of my point. Many kids.
Okay.
Anyway,
Rest in
Erky's
peace,
turn?
Meepo.
Moving
Rest in peace, Meepo.
moving on.
True.
Can we put Meepos or never mind? Never mind. Go on.
You want Meeple's ashes to join Primrose? Maybe they could create a hybrid.
Bag of holding straight up the ass. Meepos remains straight up Seeker's asshole.
This is for sure a new Stack Exchange thread by the morning.
I'm sorry, I've been drinking.
You're good.
Is that the peachy?
It is. Yeah, they just
I-
added
I-
the simply spiked peach. I don't know if you can see it.
I got those recently with Jen. I've been
Yeah.
drinking them.
Good. And it's strawberry.
This one's strawberry.
This
They have
one-
strawberry, peach, mango, and
Kiwi.
kiwi. Thank you, Brandon. Yep.
Ooh, that sounds good.
The kiwi one's actually pretty good. I mean, not everyone fucks with kiwi, but it's there.
They're actually, I think they're a little bit better than the lemonade ones. I like lemonade, but these are better.
It's just, I think the peach masks the aftertaste a little better.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Erky?
Hex is on 1 again, right? So we'll do the same thing. Sacred Flame, 12 disadvantage. 12 to beat with a disadvantage.
Alrighty.
Dexterity saving throw.
I fail.
Sweet. Honestly, I think it's like a D6 worth of damage. It's absolutely garbage.
Sacred Flame is D8, I believe.
You know what it is? Look at that. Not as
Yeah,
bad.
it is D8. Who are you targeting again? Whoever was Hex. I don't even know who was Hex.
Yeah,
anymore.
numero
Sorry.
uno.
One is
Okay.
hexed. Yeah.
El Uno.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, look at that. Erky's putting out numbers. All right, 7.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Erky. 7.
So 7 on 1. He too has crispy feet as well as other parts. Okay, 7 on Bugbear 1. Hex
You
4
should move
dice.
the bonfire underneath them so his dangly bits are no longer dangly.
Make his floor grippers well done. All right. Anything else from Erky?
No. Seeker's in the doorway. He's perfectly fine where he is. He can still see out.
Okay, perf. All right. After Erky, we have Bugbear 1. Bugbear 1's going to attack things that's closest, which is Seeker.
That's okay.
And then,
Gets to beat a 19.
yeah, I did not. Okay. All right. Number 1's going to chill there. Gore, you're up.
Fuck him up.
Right. Let's see.
I'm honestly surprised. Not critiquing. I'm honestly surprised one didn't like rush to the door where he got hit by shit.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for the attack. Go straight for 2.
See ya.
Oh, you said let's see it. I thought you said see ya, as in you're about to get fucked up because you didn't have dodge. You didn't take dodge. That was in my head.
I went for the 2 and I got a 2, so I don't think that's gonna hit.
Indeed does not hit.
No.
Okay.
Sorry,
All right. Are you
I'm
gonna,
just gonna start
stand there? Gore?
dodging. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand right here.
Wait,
Wait, okay, these
you
guys
can't.
are
You can't dodge because you swung. But
Yeah, no, I
yes,
know.
Okay, you can
I'm
stand
saying
there
going
though.
forward, maybe.
These bugbears are carrying glaives, right? Glaives are two-handed, so their armor
Yes.
shouldn't be too bad. We're still missing. I mean, you roll a 2, you roll a 2, but we should be able to hit them more often. I hope. So maybe.
Yep, a little more. Yep.
That's good. Okay.
Okay. Gore, that is your turn. Now we have Akash.
Uh, uh, uh,
Yep.
uh.
You could set up a flank, but risk yourself to get flanked.
Yep.
But
That's what I
actually,
was
maybe you
thinking.
could dash back or like.
It takes an action to dash back.
Gotcha.
Not if you take 2 levels in Rogue.
Not if you use your action to dash. Just do an unarmed strike. Run away. I just
punch him in the cheek.
I'm not playing. Don't listen to me.
Just throw it at him and flank him with the dart. You get flanking here. Just throw it with the dart.
Okay.
Are you proficient with anything else ranged? Is it just darts, like simple weapons? What is it?
It's just simple weapons, yeah.
Is a short bow a simple weapon? I think short bow is simple.
I
Longbow
think so.
isn't.
Light crossbow is. That's a D8. That's what I have.
I need to get you something, Akash. Maybe we can find something else in these guys' prison wallet after.
Light crossbows are good because you don't have to worry about multi-attack until level 5 anyways, so.
And they use your dexterity, so it does.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, neither here nor there now. Sorry, Akash.
Question.
Hmm?
Is it a bonus action to spend a key point, or I can spend a key point anytime I want?
You spend a key point. You spend a key point whenever it says you can. It does not take an action. But whatever you're doing to spend the key point may require your action. So, like, what's the specific question you're asking?
So view it more as like a currency, but whatever action you're performing, whether or not it's an action or a bonus action, that's what's consuming the action.
Right.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to action attack, bonus action, do one unarmed strike, spend a key point to disengage.
Yes.
Correct.
I can do that.
You cannot do that.
I cannot do that.
No, because disengage is a bonus action and your unarmed attack is a bonus action. So you can use the key point to take disengage as your bonus action, but you can't do both.
Okay.
Right. So you'd only get your 1 attack instead of 2, which is
all right.
It's fine if that's what you want to do. If you're worried about getting swarmed. It looks like, but just remember too that
I know what to do.
This guy can't leave melee range against Seeker without getting an opportunity attack, and this guy can't leave melee range with Gore without getting an opportunity attack. So the chances of, I mean, you might be, if you're gonna run out here and take on number 4, the chances of these guys collapsing on you, they're gonna be taking opportunity attacks to do that if they want to try to come and flank you. Right?
He should be able to attack number 4, like with the regular action and a bonus, and then go back in the room, right?
No, if he does
not
that,
without disengaging, because it'll provoke an opportunity attack.
Alright, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna head here, attack, and it's advantage, right? Because it's flank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Zah'hak can always move like Spooky Scary Skeleton into his place too to protect your flank, so that's always something that can be done.
True.
We don't know when 4 moves yet, but still.
That hits.
5.
That hits.
Fuck yeah.
1d8. Uh, 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
All right.
I'm gonna spend a key point, and I'm gonna disengage and go back here.
All right. Will that end your turn?
Shit.
Yep, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Bugbear 4.
Good disengage.
The Bugbear 4 is going to dice on it. Attack Akash. Or okay, and then it's going to attack you with its weapon. Does 14 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. It hits for 18.
Oh,
Holy
what?
shit.
What? No, I'm almost dead already. Oh my
Maybe we do need to try eating that fungus, see what happens, because
Is that what they've been eating?
that's a ton of damage.
I have 1 hit point.
Don't tell the bugbear that.
I literally tell him that.
I am Bugbear. I know now. Okay.
Holy fuck.
That's gonna end its turn. Zah'hak, you're up next.
Okay. Alright, Spooky Scary Skeleton's gonna pop out and take a pot shot at number 1.
Alrighty.
Down.
Right, a 4. Sweet. So I've rolled a 1, a 1, and a 4 so far. Alright. And then he's gonna duck back in the doorway, and Zah'hak is gonna pop out and create a bonfire underneath number 1.
Yes, sir.
Which drops his concentration on the original one.
Yep. And then this
Save
one's
DC
the
13
hexed
or
one.
take
Yeah.
7 damage.
I failed.
7 fire
7.
damage.
Nice. It's got to be close
Nice.
to dead, right? How much is that one taken? 7 from
And
Urki,
then-
14, 7 from here. Go ahead. Sorry.
And then Zah'hak is gonna take cover back inside the room again.
Alright, so a new bonfire has been created under 1. After a failed pop shot from an arrow misses, Bugbear 1 Zah'hak gets successful damage with bonfire. He's extra roasty toasty. And then we are to Seeker.
So this one took 7 from Urki, 7 from Zah'hak is 14. Akash, how much damage did you do? Another 9?
9. So 23 is what
So
I've calculated.
23, so I mean we're looking pretty darn close if I hit this thing. It's hexed. This one is the one that's hexed for dexterity, right?
Yeah.
And do I have anything for dexterity? I don't think I do.
No, it was 3 that was hexed.
No, it got moved over to 1.
Yeah, it moved.
So after it died, he
Oh.
moved it.
Yeah, 3's dead.
Oh, I
Leah
didn't
can
know I could
move.
do that.
Yeah, Leah can move hex as a bonus action, which
I know
is
it.
pretty nice.
Once you kill this fucker, I'm moving next to number 4.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to. I was trying to burn him down, but it
I don't
wasn't
blame
quite
you.
enough.
I don't think I have anything that has to do with dex, though. I mean, I could just try to hit him, but even so.
Dex is better because Urki and I both have something Dex. So if you
Oh,
you
yeah.
had one too, that'd be great. But if we
I
did
just don't.
Constitution, it'd be you. But
I have a
Urki and I
question.
both do Dex. Yes, question. Go for it.
So, whenever I cast it on number 3 and I name Dex as, the thing, does it stay the same no
Yeah,
matter what I
You
change?
can change the. You can change the target. You can't change the saving throw that's affected.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Problem. I mean, I think we'll just go ahead and toll the dead again. I'm hoping this bugbear isn't like the wisest creature in the world. So it's not at disadvantage, but it is a wisdom saving throw. It needs to beat a 13.
He fails.
Thank goodness. Okay.
Hey.
Toll the dead, D12. Come on, let's get another 7. Or above. Okay, well it rolled right past all the good numbers. Stay there. That's not bad. We'll take a 6. We'll take. I
Okay.
mean, we'll take a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Survey says
Yeah. Good stuff.
He's dead.
Good
He
stuff.
is dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Then Seeker is going to yell out to Seeker is going to yell out to Zah'hak to drop the fire, and Seeker's probably going to charge ahead. Gore, I'm sorry, you're kind of on your own, bud.
Yeah, we need to.
Seeker's gonna run and charge ahead. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Man, 30 here. And try to draw aggro away from, obviously, Bugbear 4 if possible. So, fire gone if Zah'hak is willing, and then otherwise I'll take the damage. But otherwise, I'm just gonna put myself over here next to 4. I think Gore's okay.
yeah, happy to drop it now that number 1 is down.
Perfect. Love
Okay.
to see it. And then, so that was action, movement. I have no bonus action, unfortunately, at the moment, so I'm just going to go ahead and call my turn there.
Okay. Next up after Seeker, we are back to Bugbear 2, having the 1v1 with Gore. Takes a roll. Ooh, 1 for me. Alright. That's going to end turn for Bugbear 2. Leah, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move my hex to Bugbear 4. And then I'm going to make my agonizing blast roll. What do we got? Motherfucker. 8.
Bummer.
That does not hit.
Of course it doesn't. Okay.
Don't worry, we're all rolling like garbage.
Gore's got plot armor.
Yeah, we got a bad seed. Can we refresh the page?
Can I get new dice?
You can't change your dice at any time.
Should have picked up the
Wait,
garbage
real?
dice.
Yeah, and when you open your dice box, there's a little palette tool, and then you can choose what flavor of dice you want.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You going with Nebula or Gemstone?
Gemstone's fucking tight. That one's cool.
I'm going walnut.
Are you really?
Okay.
Bring it off.
Rustic
I knew
guy.
you were,
Okay,
You
anyway.
were a purple guy, so I thought you'd be going for that.
All right, Leah, that's the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Urki is up next.
Yeah, I mean, Urki's not really going to put himself at risk and knows that Bugbear 2's out there, but he'll step up into the doorway here and try to... oh, Leah, you moved Hex to 4, yes? Okay, then we'll go
Yes, sir.
ahead and, same thing, Sacred Flame, Dexterity Saving Throw, beat a 12 with disadvantage.
I failed.
Okay, then that's another D8 worth of damage. Come on, Urki, don't fail me now. You've done really good. Well, all those numbers are absolute garbage. Okay, well, only 2 this time. Sorry, guys. Urki did his best.
All right.
But he's
Urki
injured now,
did
right?
his best. Yep, he took his first hit.
So,
Indeed.
toll the deads up to a D12. That's a plus.
Yes, sir. Is that gonna be it for Urki? Any more movement?
No, like I said, Urki doesn't want to expose himself to 2, so he's just gonna chill
Okay.
here and stay in the doorway.
Okay. Gore, you're up.
Alrighty.
Fuck him up.
There's only one
Let's try
option
this.
for you.
Yeah, let's try this again.
Oh, I'm so. Oh, go ahead.
16. Hell yeah. Okay.
It hits.
Fuck yeah. Gore out here swinging. Swag.
Gore's first hit of the night. Let's see it.
9.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh, nice. 9 on number 2. Okay, so you slash that 9 and you leave her a gash.
Did you guys see the new weapon properties in the new UA stuff?
Mastery stuff. I haven't looked at it. I
So
literally
fucking-
saw that they created, but I haven't looked at
It's
it.
so good. Like the fighter has access to a lot of can essentially unlock weapon properties, and then later on fighter can add weapon properties to it and like double them up. So there's weapon properties that allow you to wield like a two-handed weapon in one hand. There's a property that allows you to like knock them prone, knock them back. You can.
Oh my god,
you can
double great sword, please.
You can essentially do like slash like cleave damage, so you can carry the damage over from enemy to enemy. There's all kind. They made fighter really cool sounding, and at least in combat. Like I said, I've talked about it before. Where fighters are shit outside, martial characters are shit outside of combat, but in combat they look like they can do some awesome things now. So
That's
pretty cool stuff. Anyway, it just reminded me because Gore's wielding a sword and a shield, and I was like, oh, it'd be so cool if he could wield that great sword, like do the two-handed, the versatile damage, the two-handed like D10 with one hand. But sorry, got distracted.
You're good.
God, have another White Claw, bro.
I know, bro. Yeah.
All right.
What was
Gore did his swing. He did his damage. You're stuck there, right, Gore? Nothing else.
Yes, sir.
Have you tried the strawberries and cream? Absolute garbage tier.
Dude, my Jen
I
likes
just
it, and I
got
was
the Dr.
like,
Pepper with
it's not for me.
the vanilla cream stuff, like
The cream soda is amazing.
yeah,
Cream
I got
soda's
that
top
one.
tier.
It's so good.
Yeah.
The strawberry cream is a miss for me.
The
like,
zero sugar vanilla got me through keto, like on the last time I did it. It's good stuff, but strawberries and cream,
Okay.
not the move.
Next up after Gore is Akash. Yeah, I felt the same way.
Ah!
Oh, 2 is still up. I think I deleted 2 on accident. Anyway, whatever, I'll figure it out.
Oh god, I'm bleeding. Oh,
Flank him.
jeez.
You are bleeding.
What's
Hit in the spleen.
Channel some key, brother.
I don't think you can heal yourself until like level 4, right? You can, like
Yep.
something
Until
cool.
before, yeah.
Well, you say you deleted number 2. I see number 2 right there. What are you talking
I
about?
deleted it in the initiative tracker instead of I deleted 2 instead
Oh.
of 1. It's fine. I just changed the number and I'll change the initiative whenever he pops up.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'm gonna go here. Attack with advantage.
Hell
Correct.
yeah.
Show him.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I'm rolling 19s.
You take those.
Let's be nice.
Be
Somebody has
grateful.
to.
Be grateful. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your damage roll, please.
5 plus 3, 8 damage.
8 damage on Bugbear 4. Okay.
And should I spend a key point to disengage or to dodge?
How many key points do you have total? 3?
It's 3. I've used 2.
Okay. Mm.
I think it's 1 per monk level until you're like level 9 or something like that, and then it jumps up.
And then you get 2.
Jeez.
Or what?
It's something like that. I don't remember.
Honestly, I think key point to Flurry of Blows is better here because then you can knock him prone.
And you have the advantage on each strike. Wait, what am I saying?
You're playing the game, Brandon.
I miss playing so much. Like, there's so many points in this. There's so many points in this campaign where I just want to give you guys suggestions, and I'm like, I'm Dungeon Master.
Being a DM is a thankless job.
It really is.
I mean, fuck, wait a minute.
Stop making me laugh.
Let me
But my
see the
DC
Wing
is
Chun.
10. It's so bad. I don't know why. What the fuck was I doing when I was building this character?
You just didn't You didn't put anything in wisdom. That's the problem.
Monks are weird.
What's you're like Limu Bai, but like the Jade Fox version of Limu Bai. Like you don't have the years and the wisdom, right? Like you have the talent and the skill, but you're missing the wisdom.
Yeah, I guess.
Show me your Wing Chun. Have any of y'all seen Yip Man? That shit's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I've watched 1, 2, 3, and 4. Although I have to admit, the one with Tyson in it,
It's kind of weird. Yeah, it was so random.
Did you know he broke Tyson's finger in that movie?
No.
They were filming, and obviously, Tyson's punching him, and he's doing his he's hitting him back, right? He's blocking his fist with other punches, and apparently he just hit him too hard and broke Tyson's finger. Tyson never broke character because he's a boxer, right? He's like, fuck it, whatever. But yeah, broke his finger.
You know what?
I believe it.
Flurry
Go ahead.
Fuck
Let's
yeah.
go.
Have you seen? I think it's on Netflix or Amazon Prime, but it's Birth of a Dragon.
You get advantage on each
is that
of
about
the strikes.
The young Bruce Lee, where he's like fighting.
He fights a Shaolin monk.
Yeah, I think it's on Amazon.
Yeah, it's actually really cool.
Is it? I haven't seen it yet.
I recommend it.
18 plus 5 for first attack.
Fuck yeah.
That hits.
Second attack. Wow, 2 10s. 10 plus 5 is 15.
That'll hit.
So they
Fuck
both
yeah.
hit. So it's 2d4 plus 3.
That's what you get for hitting hard.
You get +3 on each of them because they're separate attacks. Right? That's how that works, right? I'm not tripping.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 attacks.
Okay.
That's correct.
So we got 7 and 6. That's 13.
Fuck
On
yeah.
Bugbear 4.
Yeah.
What did I say? 13?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So another flurry of blows on another Bugbear. Its back is bruised and swollen, while Seeker is
I think it
on
has
the
to make
front
that
side.
saving throw, right? As a dexterity saving throw to stay up.
Yep.
Oh, yep. And I just have to be a 10, right?
Yep.
And I have at disadvantage. Ooh, yep. I fall prone.
Fuck yeah.
Yes!
That means it drops its weapon too. Not that it matters.
No.
You can just pick it back.
No, that's not true.
No, I don't think that
Unconscious,
is.
it would drop it. Prone
Yeah.
is just knocked down.
Yep.
Hmm.
I was just about to say that too, because I was
was
looking at the
wrong.
prone rulings as well.
Akash yells out, "Show me your bag of holding."
Oh my god. Where'd you get that sickle? Alright, Akash, that's your turn. You use... Oh shit.
Finally!
Okay, so that's your
Yeah, that's my turn.
bonus. Okay, yep, okay. Bugbear 4's turn.
Oh,
God.
don't hit me.
Hit me.
It was just a prank.
I'm gonna roll for it. You know how I do it.
It's gonna go for me.
It is going for you.
How much HP do you have?
One.
What?
He has
Oh
one.
my god.
Oh, I miss. Let me double check. 8.
My AC is 13.
Yeah, I miss.
Oh, thank God.
Alrighty. Yeah, that would have sucked for you. I'm just saying right now. Okay, that's gonna be its turn. It's not gonna move.
Bugbear's all.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Zah'hak, you're up next.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, my boy Gore.
I'm gonna take the dodge action and just let this round play. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna search this big pit in the middle. I don't know what this is. I'm look in there real quick.
You guys technically do know that already, I think.
I know we do.
Okay, Spooky's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Okay, he's gonna take a shot at number 2.
Okay.
Actually, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna take a shot at number 4.
Okay. He was like,
Nice.
forget helping Gore. I'll help.
A third,
No, it's fine.
a
Finish-
third one for the
Finish
for
off
the
4.
Okay, so I got
Wow.
1, 4, 1. Okay, all right. So I rolled 3d20 for a total of 7 tonight. Got it. 4d20, excuse me, for a total of 7. All right.
You need to change your
Good. I'm glad. And then I'm
Change your
gonna
dice. Yo, Walnut's
Change your
working
dice.
fine for me now.
I did just change it. It didn't matter. All right, I'm gonna stay there actually, and block the door for Erky.
Wait, actually,
Oh.
Akash, what dice are you?
Mhm.
Yeah, what dice is Akash using? I'll need to switch over to that one. No
I'm
kidding.
using Sunrise.
Sunrise, done.
and switch to
Okay.
Sunrise.
And then I'm gonna cast Frostbite on number 2. I think. Let me see. Frostbite. I think it's an attack roll.
It is. I think it's a ranged attack.
Ranged
It's-
attack.
Frostbite is a Constitution
That's a
saving
con
throw.
saving throw. Okay, so I don't have to worry about cover. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Frostbite on number 2 here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, fine. Okay. Frostbite, Constitution saving throw. DC 13, please.
I passed.
Okay, it does nothing. And then I am going to move back to the room. 5, 10, 15. What is this?
So
It is.
it's a cooking pot. It has like goblin wine in it.
I'll move here then.
Takes a step back after realizing.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Do we want to take one of these like alive so we can ask questions? Maybe it knows more about Bellic. I don't know why we didn't think about this before. I just killing bugbears, but
Sure.
okay. If we can, we can.
Alrighty.
It'll have to be
Has-
somebody in melee.
okay, Seeker, you're up.
You did quite a bit of damage to this one, Akash, right? And Erky hit it for what, 2, something like that.
It should be at like
It's at 23 if I calculated.
20.
Like
So we're in the
23.
same situation as before. If I roll okay, I could just kill it. I mean, I don't mind killing this one, right? We've got one more alive. Gore can smack it with the side of its blade. We'll toll the dead again. Wisdom, beat a 13.
I have beat a 13.
Damn it. Well, it does nothing then.
Mm.
I am going to use my movement and go down here to give Leah the flank advantage, though.
sick.
Okay.
Is she going into melee?
You don't need... I don't think you have...
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
There's no flank for ranged attacks.
So you get
Oh.
cover from range? Never mind, it's fine. I'll have to take a word for it for now. I will
I'm
bonus action
looking it up.
healing word, though.
Mm.
1d4 plus 3?
I think so.
What's happening? I'm sorry, I was looking up the ruling.
I'm gonna bonus action healing word. It is in fact 1d4 plus 3. So, boop. Come on, Sunrise. Hey, Sunrise is getting it. Akash is healed for 7.
Oh shit! Sick. Thank you.
How are you healing again? I'm sorry, was it a bonus action?
Bonus action and healing
Yeah.
word.
Okay, cool.
So range healing spell up to... Is it 30 feet or 60 feet?
I think it's 60. No, it's 30.
Yeah.
Nope, 60.
30? Oh,
60 is correct.
Okay.
I don't know why I second guessed myself twice. 60.
So I can do shocking grasp as a melee attack when it's my turn, so I can still get the advantage, right?
Yes, that's actually super duper smart.
And then what
It's
are
a
they
melee
wearing
spell
armor?
attack. It doesn't matter because you're getting advantage anyways. It doesn't stack.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Next up, we have Bugbear number 2. Going to continue this mindless 1v1 with Gore. Ooh, so close. I missed.
Oh darn! I'm so sorry for you.
Almost got a 19 on you, Gore.
As long as it's not a 20, man.
Okay. That's gonna end Bugbear 2's turn. Leah, you're up next.
Alright. I'm gonna come up and hit it with the shocking grasp if possible. Let's see.
If you hit it, you can also walk back too, which is awesome.
Yeah. Okay, look at that. 18 plus 4.
Fuck yeah.
So
Alright,
now
that
it's
hits.
take 1d8 of lightning damage and then 1d6 of the necrotic. So
Damn, Hex is lit.
it
Mhm.
is
It is worth the spell slot, that's for sure.
Until
So
around
there's
level 6.
3 plus
Especially in fights with where you can.
Bounce it. Yeah.
It 1v1 it's maybe not worth, but
Is that? Yep.
I'm
Okay.
trying.
I'm trying.
People are talking. It's taking 3 lightning damage and 4 necrotic damage.
All right.
So 7.
He's electrocuted as he rots, and as he rots, he dies.
Are we gonna get a Frankenstein out of him? Can I
Fuck
control him?
He'll just be a zombie, unfortunately. No enhanced bugbear zombie stat block.
Hey, I think that was a good idea though.
I agree.
Good job.
So is he
All
dead
right.
now?
Yes, he's dead.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus to move Hex to number 2.
Alrighty.
I think you have to move up. You have to be able to see him. Not that
Yeah,
it
I
matters
was-
too much, but
Easy
I was just
peasy,
about to ask that. Yeah.
easy. Move it to number 2, and I'm gonna come right back here.
Okay.
perfect.
Alrighty. Hexed on to Dex Hex. Okay. Up next is Urki.
Urki will step behind Spooky Scary, and it's another dexterity disadvantage beat at 12.
It doth not.
Perfect. 1d8 damage. Woohoo! Sunrise is killing it with an 8!
Fuck yeah.
I hope it doesn't
All
kill
right.
it, actually, now that I think about it. Is it literally killing it? Whatever.
It does. It's not dead.
Okay, that's good.
This one's been 1v1ing with Gore, and Gore's hit her once. So no shade at you, Kayhan. Just spin fast.
Yeah.
It should be at like 17 damage right now.
So we just need to try to melee
Correct.
to death and maybe try to get some information from it. Otherwise, we'll
Same.
dunk it, and we can dunk it in the goblin wine, waterboard it like this rat.
Can we, please?
All right.
Please
Gore,
just
you're up.
down at the idea.
So I just go for a normal attack here, right?
Yeah, you just claim
so-
that you'd like it to be non-lethal.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What Dom just said.
Non-lethal attack on number 2.
Everything else is exactly the same.
Alright, switching to Sunrise, and that is a 20, not nat.
Ooh, we take those.
Alrighty. Go ahead. Roll for damage.
Alright. Another 9 damage. Non-lethal.
9. Ooh. So you donk him, but she's still up.
Oh. This one's tough.
Okay. After Gore, it's Akash.
9.
It's my turn.
Yes, sir. And what's your health now again, Akash?
It's 8.
Okay.
Mm. Should I take a healing potion? Or should I? Or can Erky heal me?
It depends whether Urki cannot. I can a little bit more. I mean, it depends. Are you confident that you can get in there and like you have 2 attacks, non-lethal, to put it down? If you can, maybe just end the fight. If you can't, then sure, drink a potion, sit back. I mean, we have plenty of more combat to go. There are plenty more of rounds to go.
The question to ask yourself is, what would Akash do in this situation?
He would go in. He would go in. He would finish the fight. Let's see, 10, 15, 20, 25. What am I saying? I have 55 movement. I can go over there. I'll go over there, attack him. I'm not.
All right, roll for attack.
I'm trying to put him unconscious, correct?
Yeah, I think that's the plan, right? I mean, I don't know. That was my suggestion. You can do whatever you want. I don't know if we gain any more information from this bugbear. I don't know what we do with it after we've even like questioned it. Like, do we tie it up? Do we? I don't know. I don't really care. Just
if he's not willing to help us or help the other goblins we freed, we should just slit his throat. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
All right. Well, that is an option. Sure. Sure.
Alrighty.
All right.
I'm hitting him. 18 plus 5.
That'll hit.
28. Oof. 5 damage.
That's okay, because you donk her and she becomes unconscious.
Nice.
Sick.
Now, I have a question, and before I go to that question, I'll tell you guys your XP. So I believe it is 100 for each of them. So it's 400 and... Oh, no. No.
Bugbears are beefy. It's something.
Yeah, they're beefy, so they're worth a little more.
Also, I don't know if you're using the modified experience. So if you're building it.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about, because I don't know when to apply the modified experience.
Anytime there's more than 3 monsters, the experience is adjusted. Actually, I think it's even 2. I think 2 is like 1.5.
Okay, I see it.
What's that? Talk about it later. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Does it even matter? Are we gonna hit level 4 before we? We're done here?
No, but I do think it might be worth, just in case people use their characters again, that they have that leg up in the future. I don't know if that matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can talk about it later. But
Okay.
I don't know that that's actually true. I think the difficulty of an encounter is changed by the number of monsters, and so when you're creating them using an experience thing, but actually killing the monsters you don't get more experience for killing a bugbear when there's more of them than if there is only one of them. But I think it's just for purposes of like building an encounter. If you budget like 400 XP as your budget for the encounter, then you can either do one 400 XP monster or 10 40 or 40 XP monsters, but the 10 40 XP monsters are actually going to be harder because it's budgeted as like there's a multiplier factor there.
Right, that's the thing, is like the encounter builder automatically adapts the multiplier, and it says in the information, adjusted by a 0.5 multiplier based on minimum challenge rating threshold of approximately 0 asterisk plus symbol.
It's 160. 160 per person. If you're not adjusting the experience, it's 200 times 4 divided by 5. It's 160.
Yeah, I was going to do the adjusted, but I don't know if it mattered. Like Anthony was saying.
I guess maybe let me see if I can rephrase it so it's clearer. So if you're budgeting 400 XP for an encounter, you could do one 400 XP monster, and that would be your encounter. Or you could do X number of smaller XP monsters, but you can't do 10 40 XP monsters because that is now more than, even though the monsters total 400 XP, encounter is over budget because you're multiplying by like a factor of 3 or something because there's 10 monsters. So really it's like a 1200 XP encounter if you put all 10 of them. You would only be allowed to put like 5 of them, and then even though that's only 200 XP, because there's 5 of them, you're multiplying the difficulty of the encounter by 2, and so there's your 400 XP budget gone. But when you beat that encounter, you still only get the 200 XP because there was only 5 of them. But the difficulty of the encounter is a 400 XP encounter, which is what you're... it's hard to explain, but I think the answer is... I think the answer is 160. You get the XP for the monsters you kill. Even though there's 400 XP worth of monsters that we just killed, the encounter is actually harder than 400 XP because there was 4 of them. But we don't get any additional XP, if that makes sense.
Fine with me. 160 for everyone.
What?
160 XP.
160.
Yeah, it's an obscure rule buried in the Dungeon Master's Guide under building an encounter.
I just heard so much math, and then I walked back to the kitchen. So
0.60.
160, so I'm at 1595.
yeah,
Yeah.
160?
Correct.
160.
Got it.
So I've been trying to find ways you can wake unconscious people up. You can sleep a lot.
They weren't written in 5e. It's from earlier editions. You just wake them up. Like 5e rules is written. It's 1d. A person is unconscious for 1d4 hours. It's just stupid. Like you wake a creature up. Like I don't know. It's your rules. You do what you want. 5e is. It doesn't have it written. It's like stealth rules. You just fucking make it up as you go. Sorry, that was a rant. It's stupid.
Trying to see. Because I know in our game with Anthony, he just follows the rules and that they're just like passed out and we can't do anything about it.
That's correct.
Well, it's okay I guess if it's an hour, it's okay because I think the plan is to take another short rest because Akash just used all his key points.
Also correct.
Right? So...
And
that is true.
And Leah used a spell slot.
Oh, slot, right. So if we take another short rest, I mean, it's possible that he's out for 4 hours, but maybe he won't be. I don't know. I rolled three ones on a D20 in one combat. Maybe Brandon will roll 1 on a D4.
Quite possibly.
All right. So what's the plan? You guys are short resting, and then you're what's going on with the bugbear?
I guess we can. I don't know. Can I have medicine proficiency? Right? Can I find out to determine how long this asshole is going to be asleep for? Because if it's like more than an hour, then I say we just push, or we take a short rest now. I don't care. But
if he's out for more than an hour, I'm going looking for his bag of holding.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, hell, I can cast Healing Word on one of these guys and just wake them the fuck up. I don't.
That's true too. We could tie him up, heal him, and then take our short rest anyways. And oh no, you wouldn't get it back. You're not a warlock.
No, I'd have to use it.
No.
I guess my rule.
Feed him a healing potion.
Yeah, you guys haven't been using them anyways, right?
I don't know. Can you get a creature to swallow something when they're unconscious? Anybody been in a frat in college?
Okay.
All right.
We found the line again. We found it, and then we just like fucking triple jumped over it. We just fucking play hopscotch with the line and fucking ride over it. Just bring it back.
2 hours
Bring
later.
it fucking back. Oh, we're good. We're good.
I'm fucking dead.
The gay.
All right, so what's the thing that we're doing for sure? I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna rule this unconscious thing. I think personally, you can do
Let's go with your rule then.
I don't even know what my rule is yet, Brian.
Yeah,
If
let's-
someone's asleep, can you wake them up, Brandon?
Well, yeah, obviously.
There it is.
Your logic.
Look, all I'm saying is, you ever seen a UFC fight? Motherfucker get knocked out. He's awake again in 10 seconds.
They all got smelling salts.
Smelling salts. Okay, so I will accept because you have a healer's kit, right?
I do.
I'd say a healer's kit with a medicine check will bring him up.
See,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
reasonable.
I'll give my healer's kit to Seeker, and he can make a medicine check.
I think I'm definitely proficient in medicine, but I gave up my proficiency with medicine kits to keep the thieves' tools proficiency. Just giving you guys a heads up. So, I mean, I'm more than happy to do that, but
Well, so you just wouldn't get your proficiency. Wait. Oh, well, wait. Is it a healer's kit check or a medicine check?
It said in this article I'm looking, it's in conjunction with each other, so it's healer kit plus medicine check.
Can't we just like walk up and slap the shit out of him to wake him up?
and
What if we
start making when
Yeah, while we're checking realism at the door, why do we all take turns when we're fighting each other?
hold on. Medicine.
I'm like super lost.
I'm
not
just
gonna
saying
lie.
too. So there's a real ruling with unconscious creatures, like in the newest edition, like we would typically have to roll for how long they're unconscious, and when they're unconscious, they can't just be woken up very simply. That's just how the rules were, which is kind of something, as you can see with Jonathan, is quite an annoying feature that they have in the new edition.
here's the actual rule for unconscious, for someone who's knocked unconscious. So they were knocked to 0 health points and are unconscious. You naturally regain 1 health point per hour after being unconscious. So if you were stabilized, right, but not healed, it's an hour to regain 1 health point. So I always just say you either wake them up or wait an hour, whatever. But at minimum, it's an hour. They just regain the health point, and they're conscious again. Technically, they can wake up and bounce up in combat like anything else, because 5e is a video game.
So let me make a not a counterpoint, but let me just add to that. So I have a healer's kit, and a healer's kit lets you spend an action to use 1 charge of the healer's kit, and you can stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without having to make a medicine check. So in other words, if a creature is dying, you can stop it from dying for free just using an action without having to make any roll at all. So could we use a healer's kit to wake him up without having to make some kind of roll?
I will say yes.
So can we tie him up
Okay.
first?
Sure.
You can also do that, yes.
Just tie him to this table over here like the rat. Just take the rat off.
Tie him to a pillar, fuck.
I want him tied up somewhere where we can close this door afterwards, right? Like if he doesn't give us information, I could just like close the door on him and walk away. That's peaceful, right? I feel like that's a peaceful resolution.
Do we want to put the pole back?
Like, oh,
pole?
in his prison wallet?
Yeah. Yeah.
You could yeah, sure. You know, I'm all for returning someone's belongings to them. They all pulled it out of somewhere, so we can put it somewhere, give it back to them. Okay. So we're using a charge. This unconscious creature is now 1 health point and conscious.
Yes.
And we're tying him to the thing. So, get over here, thing. So, we're getting rid of the rat. We're replacing it with the bugbear. He's chained up, tied up, whatever is over here. I have thieves' tools. I'm sure it will not take any amount of time at all to just buckle those, unbuckle those, whatever we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to ask it? I guess we need to know where what's his nuts is, right? Burnek, Bellic.
Yeah, is Bellic's secret password Angry Asparagus also?
How did you know that?
We have the
Just
same.
kidding.
We have the same password. I'm a hidden sleeper agent.
All one word, lowercase. No, I don't know this angry asparagus password. As for where
Bellic.
Bellic is, I have no information for you.
You have, like, you don't know, or you're not going to tell us.
I don't know.
I don't believe him.
You don't know whether you don't know, or you don't know if you're not going to tell us.
Like, you've not made up your mind yet, or you really don't know.
He's like, I don't know.
Alright, someone go get a bucket of
Say, are you
My turn.
familiar with Guantanamo Bay?
Bring me the glaive.
Leah's prancing around so excited at the thought of torturing this fucker.
You should know that the Geneva Convention won't be around for another, like, 1,000 years, so you should
Not even
really,
the same
you
universe.
should really consider answering our questions.
What is that? Can I get a intimidation check?
Who is... Oh, Gore, I bet, is the best at
I have
intimidation, right?
I'm
4.
I'm a specialist +5.
In intimidation as well?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
It is all Zah'hak.
Okay, well, Gore can help Zah'hak.
I will help.
What am I intimidating him to do? Give us the information he does have?
Yeah, I mean, I think what is our number one thing? We want to know where Bellic is, right? And then I would say second thing is how many other bugbears are here, right? What are we looking at? Where are they stationed? How many rooms are there? Like a general layout, if we can get it. Right, so that's
Yeah,
one.
what if I
one,
like
two,
tell
three.
him? What if I tell him like our whole plan? What if I'm like, look, we're here as adventurers. We came for the brother and the sister. We also know that there's like a tree with some cool magic apples. Like we know pretty much everything. We're gonna go in there. We already killed Dern. We already like brought peace to the kobolds and the goblins above. Like no one's gonna stop us. So just tell us what we want to know and make our life easier, or we're gonna kill you right now, just like we killed your other 3 bugbear buddies. Okay, pal. All right, buddy. All right, friend. Can I get advantage with Gore's help?
See, when
Yes.
you first started, I was like, well, where's the intimidation factor in that?
Okay.
And then you got going, and I
Right.
respect it.
I want you guys to know that my first D20 was gonna be another
7.
fucking 1, and I hit it with my other die, and it flipped to a 7. It was about to be another 1 if I didn't have advantage there. So, 22.
All right. So
Oh,
Bugbear's officially scared.
so he's not lying either. It's not a deception roll. He's telling the truth. He's being very honest here.
Right, intimidation. Yes, I understand.
Would you like to
It's
hear
not-
a joke to lighten the mood?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I don't have any bugbear jokes. What do you call a homeless goblin? A goblout? Because he's outside.
Right, instead of goblin, he's goblin.
He's out.
Jeez.
Come on, guys, that was funny.
The Bugbear is unamused on the table.
Kill him.
Tell him.
All right, okay, so answering your questions, Bellic kind of gives us orders to guard this the gallery atrium I forget what it's called already. The it's like the what? Where is it?
That was a great joke.
Thanks.
The silence after the joke was like the nail in the coffin for me. Garden galleries, awesome. Okay, garden galleries. We were told to watch the garden galleries to, essentially look over the arboretums, which are these rooms that are all adjacent to the hallways. But odds are Bellic is probably by the Goldalis tree.
The what?
The tree with the
Right,
fruit.
that's the tree that has the apples. How many other bugbears can we expect to encounter in here?
I mean,
How many of them are you?
if
How
you
many
dealt,
of you are them? I don't know how to phrase that.
how many of,
How many of you are there? There we
yeah,
go.
there you go, yeah.
Wait, Bellic.
Wait, Bellic is near the what tree? What are we calling that thing?
Golthias.
Golthias?
Golthias
We've heard that.
tree.
Yeah, we've heard that name
Did we?
before.
I
Yes.
don't think I wrote it down anywhere. Okay, cool. Galthias tree. But we don't know where the Galthias tree is, or did he say where the Galthias tree is?
She has never seen the tree herself.
But does she know where it is? It's like
No.
I've never seen the tree because
Does
we're not allowed to
she-
go there. Well, where are you not allowed to go?
Well-
Does she think we're gonna take it easier on her because she's a female bugbear? Because we're not.
I think she is
In fact,
unfaithful.
it's gonna go much worse for her.
Sexism here.
I mean, she 1v1
She's more-
over there for a while.
She is more hurt by the constant misgendering than anything.
The bugbearette.
Akash has been very lonely for a very long time.
Akash is touch deprived.
What?
Akash is it true?
Everything he touches gets stunned and gets knocked prone. So women generally tend to shy away from that.
That's true.
I like that about you, Akash.
Did she answer the question about how many bugbears there are?
Oh no! If you handled the bugbears at near the entrance, then no, we're the last of them.
Wait, wait, insight check. Is she telling the truth here?
Let's see it.
Do I even have insight? I'm just making shit up. Oh, I do have a +5.
Fuck yeah.
Anybody want to help me with this? Anybody
I'll help you.
want some? Oh, I'll cast guidance too, so that's another D4. Hoobity boobity. Oh, stay on the 18. Did I just roll back-to-back 4s? I did. Wow. Okay.
And guidance
9...
is a D4.
Yep, correct. So 9 plus 2 is 11. That's with advantage. That's such a bummer.
She appears to be telling the truth.
Wow. Okay, well, the goblins
Is
were...
there anything else, like any other creatures besides Bellic and the frog?
Fucking frog.
Bellic the frog. I mean, there's the twig blights. There are these, reddish. I don't even know how to describe them. Hold on. There are these reddish creatures that seem to be have fire abilities, and they are reminiscent of I'm trying to get some description on these without
It's just
giving the
literally,
name.
like, walk up, take out her book of shadows, and bonk the bugbear on the head. Like, remember, remember.
So they're like these creatures that have hawk-like faces. Their eyes are yellow and they're red. It seems like intense heat emits from their bodies. But there's those here,
Okay.
and as you know, there's more goblins in here.
I don't think we're worried about the goblins. The fuck is? I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. Reddish with fire capabilities.
Sounds like a fucking phoenix.
Is it? Is it like? Is it bird-like? Is it rodent-like? Is it?
He said
A more-
hawk-like creatures.
Oh,
It has a
I
hawk-like
heard a hawk-like
face, but
face.
it's
Okay.
it's a hawk-like face, but it's got like its body is one akin to a snake.
Um,
So it's a fire snake.
No, it's a chimera, right?
It's a flaming snake. It's a fireworm. It's a toasty tortilla. Okay. Cool. Anything else we need to worry about? Twig blights, reddish things. Anything else besides Bellic? I guess.
mean, other than Bellic and whatever he does with the humans, we still don't even know what he wants with them so much. I mean, every time humans are able to be captured, he wants them.
did we
Probably
find out what was
experimenting on him
behind
with those damn apples. Or maybe he's feeding him to his toad.
What's that, Leah?
I was asking, did we ask what was behind these doors yet?
No, but it is just another one of the galleries, the garden gallery, like another hallway like this one.
Okay.
Oh, what's in the ravine? The gash, the scar, the whatever they were calling it. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Keep forgetting.
A rift?
A
Nothing?
rift.
The rift itself is empty, but beyond the rift, there's a variety. There's two chambers, but she doesn't know what is beyond the rift. It's not her area of patrol.
That's reasonable.
But she will say that it isn't where the Gulthias tree is.
So she knows where it isn't, but doesn't know where it is. Okay, cool.
Well, like what Seeker has alluded to, it's the area that we're not allowed to go to. And like I said, we're designated to be here more than anything.
But if the rift is down this way, then I guess logic dictates that it's this way, right? I mean, or this way. We don't know what's up. Or actually, I guess technically we don't know it's down here. I guess my assumption is that this connects, but who the hell knows? But it's somewhere over here, not down here. Okay. Would it like to live or die?
Oh, you're giving me the option?
I mean, you answered our questions. We can kill you. Is it more honorable for you to live? Would you follow, what's her name? Galen? Grinnell? Hansel? Gretel?
Grinnell. Yeah.
Would you follow Grinnell if
Old hag.
would you follow
These are
Grinnell
all-
if we let you go, or would
These
you?
are all great questions. Hold on. What will you do, Bugbear? What is your purpose after this?
You gave it a gender, so you better have a story. I'm just saying.
What? It could be a boy or a girl. That's very normal.
Sure.
Or
This one just happens to be a girl.
right.
So does she have alliance with Alec, or is she gonna like help the other goblins and actually be a good protector?
Do we recruit
just-
her too and let her convince all the other? She said there's no more bugbears, I guess. So never mind. You were the last of your bugbears down here, so why not?
She wishes for death.
Okay.
When you were talking about the joke earlier, or talking about the frog earlier, it reminded me of another joke. We ready? Leah, Leah, ready, shocking grasp. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What happens to a bugbear that gets struck by lightning?
What?
The same thing that happens to everything else, and Leah just shocks the shit out of it. Dead.
Does the lightning come smashing down and fries it on the table?
Excellent. Bugbear
will.
choose the.
What do you call a female bugbear?
What?
a waste of air.
Wow.
Jeez.
What the fuck?
Zah'hak is sexist.
Damn. Leah has lost any and all interest to Zah'hak in that moment.
You guys ever seen X-Men, the original X-Men?
Uh-huh.
That's what Halle
Yeah.
Berry Storm says to Toad just before she tracks him off the Statue of Liberty. She's like, "What happens to a toad?"
Is that what happens?
Yeah. What? She asks. She's like blowing him off the Statue of Liberty with her wind powers, and he's like latched on with his tongue. So he's like holding on for dear life, his tongue wrapped around the edge. And she asks him. She's like coming out with her hands out, like wind just blowing, and she's like, "What happens to a toad that's been struck by lightning?" And he like raises an eyebrow. She's like, "The same thing that happens to everything else." And lightning bolt just comes down and shocks the shit out of Toad, and he flies off into the distance. It's pretty cool.
Oh, I found the clip.
Yeah. Shut up, Bryan. You've never seen X-Men? Get out of here. No more jokes for Bryan.
Oh, that is so.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
It was heavily critiqued when the movie came out. Everybody like, you know, it's not the best joke, but
Not the
Storm.
most merciful.
But it was Halle
Not
Berry.
That is so. That is so funny.
It
I'm
was
showing
Halle
you guys
Berry
right
as
now.
Storm. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's great.
I love Halle Berry. She's a American icon for me.
Yeah, here it is. I told you.
That woman and fell in love.
Oh, dude, I didn't realize how much I like latex on a woman until I saw Catwoman.
Imagine being like a movie that empowers like your captain, like an elemental which they can control the weather at any point in time.
Yeah.
You're like, well, but I'm like a frog though, and she's like,
She's
here, have a tornado, have lightning, have rain, have.
Is
Hey, they made frog powers cool in My Hero Academia.
Anybody know if Storm is considered Omega level?
She
I
is.
don't think so. Maybe.
I don't know if she's ever been classified as Omega, because you have to be like planet destroying in order to. I guess she could, right? At some point, she was so powerful she could just create any kind of storm she wanted.
I'm sure probably there's a variation
Look,
of that.
I haven't seen that movie in like 20 years, and I described that perfectly. I deserve
Here.
inspiration for that shit. I've never. That's been so long.
The
You can
Google
have my
says
inspiration.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Thanks.
I will allow
It
that.
makes me feel better. You keep it for now.
Oh.
I'll take it if I need it. Hold on.
Storm has been stated to be an Omega level mutant. Her potential is
bet.
as of yet unrealized, and on one occasion, the super giant stated that Storm was an Omega level mutate, grouping and targeting her with Omega level mutants such as Iceman and Rachel
Iceman.
Grey.
So
Her
Bobby.
Omega level status was eventually confirmed.
So Bobby Drake, or like Iceman, is so fucking. He can literally like freeze the air around him. He can literally freeze the atmosphere of a planet and just kill everything on it. He's also indestructible in his ice form. Like at one point, like if he goes into his ice form, he's literally like solid fucking glass, like zero.
I'm pretty sure I saw him die to a sentinel in X.
Bro.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna
Few
say
Days of
that.
Future Past or whatever.
Yeah, but
I was
they
gonna say that.
in first class they
Fucking
also
split in half.
in fucking first class they also killed Darwin. So fuck them. Like that was absolutely Darwin can't die. Literally cannot die. But nah, he gets fucking Mephisto'd in his face hole. And they did him so fucking dirty. I love Darwin. Darwin's a sick ass character. Anyway, sorry.
They did a lot of people dirty, man. Cyclops. Fuck.
Darwin's ability, like mutant ability, is literally his ability to adapt and to protect himself. Like when he was in high school, his mutant abilities formed when he was getting a fucking swirly and he developed gills so that he could breathe the fucking toilet water. Like nothing kills him. It's insane. He was one time like blasted into like I forget what it was. He was blasted by a sentinel or something, and his like body atomized into a gaseous form, and then he just fucking reformed himself later. He cannot die. Literally can't. In fact, at one point, the goddess of death, death herself, came down and touched fucking Darwin, which essentially, if death touches you, you die. Darwin, the only way that Darwin's body could adapt to that situation and not die was to become the god of death himself. He literally Darwin became death in order to not die to Lady Death. It's fucking stupid. Never mind. Sorry, another rant. I'm drunk.
No, you're fine,
Let's
man.
keep going. Darwin
I enjoy this.
Darwin is
I
so
love rants
Darwin
so
is
much.
so badass, and they just fucking trashed
talked to
him
the right person.
in first class. Trashed him.
All I'm saying is, I don't see how Iceman's on the same level as Apocalypse, but okay.
It's world destroying. There's not really much like over Omega level, right? Like Omega level Kaioken times 10, Omega level times 10.
Dark Phoenix is like, my understanding is like the strongest mutant, right? Dark Phoenix or whatever.
She's not a mutant though. Dark Phoenix is a mutant.
Scarlet Witch.
Dark Phoenix is a celestial like entity. Like she is not. She took over Jean Grey's body. Jean Grey is a mutant, but Phoenix itself is not mutant. It's a power. It's like a cosmic
I
power.
need to rewatch the X-Men series. I feel so out of the loop. I'm like, who are all these people that you're talking about?
No,
I've never heard of Darwin either, but
oh really?
I'm
Man,
not-
look into Darwin. Like there's so many cool stories.
They
about
did him
Darwin.
dirty in first class.
Like, oh, Darwin is such a cool character. Like he's been in, he's taken so many forms because like I said, his body just adapts. So it's just insane. It's so cool.
Is he kind of like Deadpool in that sense?
I mean,
No,
Deadpool,
so essentially the definition says he has a malleable physiology, so he can shapeshift his body into just about anything.
Yeah,
from
like,
what it sounds like.
Okay.
Deadpool just has regenerative powers, right? Deadpool can't be killed because his body just regenerates so fast or so quickly. It's similar to like Wolverine, right? Like Wolverine's been ripped in half by the Hulk. Like his Wolverine was separated at the waist, like spine ripped out, and Hulk threw his body in two separate sides of the mountain, and Wolverine was able to claw back to it and like reattach himself. Deadpool's the same way. Like you decapitate Deadpool and he just comes back. Like you could atomize them, I guess. There's like been I think comics where Deadpool dies and Wolverine dies where they get like atomized, but there was a comic early on in Age of Apocalypse, I think, where Wolverine was blasted by a Sentinel. It was one of like the Sentinel Primes or whatever back when, anyway, the strongest Sentinel there was at the time, and he regenerated himself from like a literal single drop of blood. Like for whatever reason, a single drop of blood splattered itself on the wall, and he was like collected in a tube and was able to regenerate back to a full body. So Wolverine, Deadpool, regenerative, but technically they can be killed. Wolverine can be killed by suffocation, right? Because if he has brain death, ideally he should die, but it's power levels, right? Whoever's writing him. I'm sorry, we're playing D&D, not Marvel trivia. I apologize.
No, all good. I was just about to ask, like, we did hit the 2-hour mark here. I was gonna do like a short break. Anyone that needs to go to the bathroom, they can go get water, etc. Be right back.
Sounds good. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I just pee in the diaper that I'm wearing.
Nice, like an astronaut.
We're the same size
I'll
as
be back
my son.
Man, they did Darwin so dirty. It's gross. I didn't watch any of the others after first class because of how bad they messed up some of those characters. There's an awesome she was part of the new X-Men. What was her name?
What's Jubilee's power rating?
Oh, she's
just
shit.
Isn't she just like fireworks?
She is similar to yeah, I think she just creates the blast. I was gonna say compare her to Gambit, but she's not even.
That's what I was about to say. I was gonna say he was my favorite X-Men just because of his like personality.
So Gambit, I love Gambit as well. He's like third favorite X-Men, second I would say. Gambit was Omega level at one point. Like he had his abilities amplified by Apocalypse because it was during the Age of Apocalypse series where they had the 4 Horsemen, and Gambit was one of the 4 Horsemen. So he had his abilities enhanced by Apocalypse, and he could essentially just charge anything he wanted to with kinetic energy. So he could destroy planets with his hands. The problem is that if he did it, he'd kill himself too, right? Because you're blowing up the whole planet. He didn't really have a way to survive it, but he could blow up whatever he wanted. There was also a line.
The ultimate mutually assured destruction.
Yeah. There was also a comic line where Gambit lost his vision, and he actually gained like some type of fortune telling. Like he could predict the future because he could manipulate the energy of the universe. Like it was weird. Like he was able to turn kinetic energy into I don't know. The comics are weird, right? But he could essentially see into the future and become kind of omniscient, which was cool but unnecessary.
I don't know, like Papa Midnight.
I don't know who that is.
from Constantine.
Oh yeah, man, I didn't follow up. Constantine is DC, right? Or is Constantine Marvel?
I was just talking about the Keanu Reeves movie.
I know. Constantine, I think, is DC because he's with Batman and Flash. Yeah. I don't know too much about DC unless it's the Bat family.
I didn't know he was in a comic.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Constantine was based off the comics. That was one of those like Marvel
Didn't even
movies
know that.
before Marvel was a thing, like Punisher before the MC was a thing. Marvel, like Constantine, well DC, I guess.
Yeah,
Not
I
Marvel.
know Punisher was DC technically. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know too much. I know bits and pieces about DC. The X-Men, man. I love the X-Men. Such a cool story. Series of stories. Nightcrawler is always my favorite, though. Nightcrawler
I'm
is...
back.
Nightcrawler was cool. I liked Archangel
Dude,
too.
Nightcrawler was one of my favorites in Marvel Heroes game, dude. He was one of my mains.
Oh,
Him
yeah,
and
you
Cyclops.
talk about the
Pop the fuck
Brawler?
off on that shit.
Talking about the Brawler?
The
where it was like,
ARPG.
yeah, so fucking good. So good. His ultimate where he could just
Bamf.
bounce around, bamf, bamf, just bounce.
Yeah.
So fucking cool. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Nightcrawler is one of those characters that's like always... I mean, I think he's actually dead now. I think he's canonically dead. He's not...
Oh, wow.
He sacrificed himself to save the world, obviously, but he did something crazy and like teleported a nuke into the atmosphere or something like that, and then like saved some people. But he was super cool. I don't like his Age of Apocalypse stuff. So Nightcrawler was always like a super like humble, like caring character. In Age of Apocalypse, he was not that. He was like a swashbuckler. He was like a douchebag, but he could wield like 3 swords. He would wield a sword in each hand and one in his tail, and then he'd just teleport around and slash people's heads off. It was nuts. But he was an asshole in Age of Apocalypse. Didn't like him.
Dude, I really need to start reading some of these comic runs. Like, I still haven't. I know I talked to you about it before.
Yeah.
I still need to like dive in.
There's so
Dude, I want to read the
much.
freaking Power Ranger fucking comics, dude.
Oh,
That shit
they're
seems
so
insane.
cool. Yeah, there are a lot of good Power Ranger comics. Like with it's Skull. What's the guy's first name? First skinny guy.
Bulk, Skull.
Bulk and Skull. That's what it got. Skull is
Yeah.
the skinny one. Bulk is the big one. They actually become Power Rangers. Bulk and Skull become an orange and a purple ranger, respectively. And they're the only orange and purple rangers in the whole franchise,
Dang.
which is cool. I think Bulk is the purple and Skull is the orange. One's a boar.
Like, cause like I heard, like I know they have like the whole Lord Draken stuff, but then like apparently now like Lord Zed like is a ranger or some shit. Like I saw something about like the new issue that was released.
They did the origin story of Zed. Zed and Zordon were from the same planet. They were from the same race, and they were both like competing to be the next like protector of the universe, the galaxy, whatever it may be. And Zordon was picked over Zed for whatever reason, and so Zed just kind of freaked the fuck out and started becoming a little crazy. So
I think it's so awesome, like all that lore.
yeah, it's something you'd like never know if you didn't actually like look into it. It's pretty nuts.
Right. We back.
Welcome back, man.
Thank you. Is everyone present? Bryan and Mel, are you there?
I'm here.
Sorry, no more X-Men ranting or Power Rangers ranting, DC ranting. I'm done.
Okay,
I like
cool.
it.
Everyone is here, so what is next for our troop? Knowing the information you guys know now.
Can we kill
Gotta
her?
explore.
Oh, she's dead.
Very shocking grasped her with his freaking stupid joke.
We coup de grace her.
Yeah.
Why the X-Men rant happened.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, I'm so in character, Seeker doesn't care, right? Seeker's a robot. He's just following the group for the most. Out of character, I almost don't care about the rift right now. We know that the rift is like, maybe there's something there. I don't know that it matters, but our mission is to find the family and go kill Bellic at this point. Like, and the bugbear confirmed that the rift is not it. So I don't know. If we're trying to finish this campaign tonight, I say we ignore the rift for now, and then move on to bigger and better things.
Sounds good to me. I feel like we just need to like pick and choose where we're exploring and just like go at this point.
Were we needing to do the short rest?
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would say we could probably do the short rest while we were interrogating the bugbear, right? Where it's minimal activity. I don't really think it.
So I can mark my hexes back.
2 for 1 kind of thing. I don't know.
Cool.
Or we can take the short rest. It does not matter what order we do it in, but yeah, I think short rest.
I'd like to say we took it as part of the investigation so we can get moving.
I'm sure you'd like that, but yeah, we can say you short rested, so we can continue.
Thank you for giving me what I like and what I wanted, Brandon. You're the best.
Mm.
I need that extra affection today.
All right, so you guys are short rested. Akash, you have your key points back.
After
That-
it died.
Oh, wait. Before we use a long rest, I'm going to use my channel divinity and use...
It's a short
about to
rest.
say.
It's a short
It's a
rest.
short
It's a
rest.
short rest.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
Okay.
I get my channel divinity back on short or long rest. It's the only good thing about being a cleric. I'm just going to use Balm of Peace. Did anyone take damage from that except anybody but Akash?
I
I
didn't
don't
take.
think so.
I'm sitting at 16.
Oh, you're sitting at 16?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay, well, I'm just going to walk by each of you, essentially. And each of you get 2d6 plus my wisdom modifier, which is 3. So let's roll this 2d6. Come on. Sunrise. Sunset. Sun something.
Sunrise.
Okay, well, it's sunsetting on this bitch, because each of you get an additional 6 points of damage. Or health.
Sunset is a different dice set.
Yeah, well,
So if it goes over our max, does it go into temporary or is it just?
No,
not-
ma'am.
not in this case.
Don't
no.
count.
I
Okay,
do have
cool.
spells that will give you temporary hit points. That's not one of them.
Okay.
Okay. And then, we short rested. I get that back. So
That was 6, right?
it was only 6. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did my best.
Ace, it's something. I'll take it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Then instead of using my hit die, I'm gonna use the potion. It's
All right.
two-
I would use-
it's
I would
2d4
use-
plus 2, right?
I would use the hit die over the well, unless you're worried about wasting hit points, but you can use a potion at any time. Taking a short rest is not guaranteed.
Shit. Alright, then I'll do the hit die.
Okay.
Sorry.
1d8 plus what?
Plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
Akash, do you want my light crossbow?
Sure.
It's yours now.
He can use it.
It's a
It's-
simple weapon, isn't it? Light crossbow, I think, is.
It is.
Okay.
And you're proficient with all simple weapons, yes?
Yep.
Perfect. So yeah, I have a light crossbow here. I'll just post this to you. Sunless
Oh.
Citadel.
I rolled the 4, so it's Constitution, correct? So it's
Yep.
plus 3.
Mhm.
So it's 7. I'm at full health.
Cool. I also have that elixir of health. I don't quite remember what it did because I didn't copy it over from. I don't even remember how to spell elixir. O-I-R. I get 3 charges. Oh, never mind. It just cures diseases. Well, that sucks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, at least I have it. So if we get blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned, I can cure you. No problem. Awesome. Okay, cool.
So the consensus is that we're going to avoid the rift and continue to one of these 3 doors in this hallway. Well, you guys don't know about the 3rd door yet, but once you guys enter the hallway, you will. Not a secret.
Okay. Then yeah, I mean, I guess we just move into. Well, was there anything important on these bugbears before we go? Real quick, was there any loot that we can take that matters? Were they all wielding the same thing, glaives?
Yes, they had all had glaives. As for things that are on them, one bugbear had a potion of healing, but that is.
Oh.
Yep, that is it.
Nice. Well, I mean,
Give it to Akash.
say Akash can take that. Yeah, sure.
What am I taking?
Potion of healing.
Oh,
Another potion of healing.
One of the bugbears had it on them. Might as well.
cool. That's 4 in total.
No offense to you, but I think you've been the unofficial tank of the party.
Let's make it official right now.
Yep.
I feel like the amount of damage I do is reflected on me.
True. It's like you have a reflective shield up.
Yeah.
Or all the enemies you hit do. Okay, marching order. Then I will be up here with Gore as we're in. Are we entering this room? Is that the idea, or we just?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say we go here
Okay.
and then
Quick
figure out from
question.
there.
The crossbow, is it plus fighter as well?
It's your dexterity
Your
modifier, whatever.
Proficiency modifier plus your dex modifier.
Yeah, it's a.
Dexterity and proficiency.
Yeah, because you're proficient with simple weapons.
So it's 5.
Yep.
Okay.
So +5, +3, I guess. +5 to attack, +3 damage. And I gave you my quiver. It's got 20 bolts in it. I don't think any of us have been tracking, but the only person who's been shooting shit is Spooky Scary Skeleton. So.
That and the javelin throws, but that's about it.
Oh.
And the darts.
But javelins aren't.
I've fired one of my 20 crossbow bolts so far.
Okay. Yeah, but javelin's not considered ammo, so you can always recover your
Yeah.
javelins. Javelins, hand axes, things like that they're thrown in.
What I'm saying is that's the only thing I've been able to keep track of.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have really been using them except darts. And I don't
Yeah,
know
the darts.
how darts are treated. I don't know, so I don't care.
They're
I'm not,
throwing weapons.
They're ammo weapons
It's like-
too. They're retrievable, I believe.
Yeah, they're not ammo weapons. They're thrown weapons, and they're always retrievable. They don't
That's what I thought.
just get half of them.
Gotcha.
Cool. Okay.
It's a light crossbow.
Light crossbow. Yeah, I included the ranges there for you too. So it's just I think it does 1d8 damage. 1d6, 1d. I don't remember. Is it 1d8
It's
or
D8. It's a D8. It's a
Okay.
D8.
There you go.
Okay.
That's the benefit it has over a short bow, but you can only fire one bolt per round, whereas a short bow you could fire multiple if you had multiple ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to make it to that point. Light crossbow is better.
I just want you to have an option, right? If you get low in combat again and you don't want to rush in to use unarmed strikes or anything like that, this gives you some range. And I have
makes
spells,
sense.
so I don't.
Well, I think that's why I took the spears.
Oh, you did take spears. Whatever. Now you have others. It's okay.
You had options.
Yeah, I got options.
I'm gonna come in here and block this door, though. I'm not gonna open it. Is it open? If it's open, I'm closing it. Actually, if it's open, I don't want to touch it and close it and let people know we're there. So I'll just peek in. Peek. Bless
Okay.
you. Bless you.
Thank
Bless
you.
you.
Are we talking about this door?
This door. Yep. Because the
Okay,
bugbears
so are
came
we
through here,
all-
right?
Are we all moving into this room?
I think that was the intent, right? As we were gonna search this room. He said there was a third mystery door, and I'd like to find it.
The third mystery door is in regards to this room here.
Oh, okay. We just
Yeah,
can't see it.
so yeah, it's in this inlet right here. I'll just show you guys. I'm assuming that you guys coming into here, I might as well just do the whole spiel here.
Zah'hak's gonna watch from inside the other room, but Spooky will be out there.
Spooky,
Okay.
scary skeletons.
So there are two of these garden galleries. The one that you guys saw the initial bugbears in, and the one to the north. Nodules of luminescent fungus hang from the ceiling and walls and grow in clumps on the flagstone floor. The light illuminates portions of grand bas-relief carvings of the stone walls that aren't covered with fungus. The carvings depict dragons, with the reigning terror on the terrified people. Soil and compost cover half the chamber's floor, which allows a variety of feeble plants to grow. A bench containing small gardening implements stand against the wall. So there's these bits, and then there's this bit. So one door, second door, third door, and then we have a pair of doors right here.
Is there any... So there's plants growing on the ground. Is there anything we could... Like, is it just for sustenance? Is it just food? Is there anything magical or potentially healing about it? Medicinal, I guess I should say.
Outside of anything, the feeble plants growing don't really seem that significant. Of course, there's the luminescent fungus that you guys were able to discern that is used by Bellic for some type of, like, I don't know if we want to call it, we'll call it chemistry, but it's when you guys made your nature check back then, it was unclear on what it is. It just seems like a luminescent fungus.
Okay.
But no, nothing of use in these hallways. The bugbears having the sickles signify that they were some form of gardener.
Right.
But
Makes
outside of that, they guarded this area as they gathered the various materials that grow.
Okay. Well, I say we clear the south first because it's the only thing that this is what seems safest, I guess. It seems safest to me because if it's connected to the rift over here, then we can discount it and not worry about it. We have no idea what we're walking into in any other direction. We don't know which direction Bellic is in. We could literally walk in and meet him. I think this is statistically the safest option because if it leads to the rift, then we know nothing is in the rift. Just my opinion.
All right, let's do it.
First, then.
I think you wanted to do this door first.
Oh,
No, and then after we like.
Oh yeah, we can work our way around if we'd like.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, I think start with this one because it also clears our back too, right? Like we know what's here. There's nothing here. So if we're fighting something down here, the likelihood of them hearing is probably minimal, right? I don't think we're gonna get ambushed in that regard. Actually, that's a great question. Like, we're underground, right? These are all like stone walls. I imagine. Like, I know echoes, like things echo, but also like sound doesn't travel through stone all that great. So, are all these walls like stone? Like,
yes, it's safe to assume if it's not just like a single wall and door, then it's what's going on in the rooms aren't going to reverberate through the whole labyrinth.
Then that's another reason for me than to go all the way down here because we can at least clear our backs and then move up or move clockwise or counterclockwise up and around if we need to.
That's good to me.
Yep.
All right. So south door first.
Yeah, I think we can just keep our marching order too. I don't think we're too worried. I'll stay in the back actually, just in case something crazy does happen. At least one tank is in the back, so I'll pop back here. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you guys move. Imaginary goblin is still with you guys, looking for the troop. You guys make your way to the south door.
And we already cleared. He doesn't know anything about this, right? He knows that there's goblins working back here, but he doesn't know anything about this because he works in the lab, right? I think that was
precisely.
I think that was one of the things we asked him like early. Okay, cool.
So yeah, part of the information of what you gathered when you defused the situation is that there are more goblins inside, and that you guys agreed to, that this one would stick around with you guys to help sell your story a little bit better.
Yeah.
To get this last group.
Yep.
Okay, opening door. Covertly, sneakily, and what are we doing to this door first and foremost?
Perception checks.
True.
Let me see you perceive.
Is it still me and Leah? I think I've got a +5 now to perception. So.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. I think we were doing advantage rolls because we were helping each other look out for random shit. And that is
Yes.
that's a 20 20 total with my +5 perception.
Right. I mean, that looks plenty to me. So you guys don't see that the door is trapped, but it does sound like you hear speaking on the other side of the door, and it sounds like goblinoid.
Oh, nice. Can we send the friend first and the goblin first then?
Yeah, you can.
Do we want to?
Yes. Worst case scenario, she's a meat shield.
True.
All right, so you
So
ask the gob.
Up.
What's that, Leah?
Let's say so we should like ask her to go up to the door and like make sure it's the goblins and she can like start the conversation essentially. Is that the plan here?
Yeah.
Yes,
Except we're
ma'am.
not asking, we're telling.
Well, I think we should be nice to her.
No.
Nah. Never that. Never that.
No. Fuck that.
I mean, we should be nice. I mean,
I'm just kidding, guys.
Whoa, who
Okay.
put you in charge, Kayhan? What the heck?
For real. Fucking Paladin's always trying to be like, hey, guys, let's do the
So
right thing.
self-righteous all the time. Okay, so you send the goblin commoner in the front to open the door. She hears the goblinoid as well and does recognize it to be some familiar voices. Upon opening the door, you find a hexagonal chamber in which you see
Jabba the Hutt.
Mm-mm.
a variety of goblins working in that room. There are all assigned there to gather fungus. The commoner goes into the room and explains to everyone of everything that has transpired, speaking in goblinoid, gesturing back at you guys, informing essentially from what you're able to decipher, or not decipher, but translate from those who do speak goblinoid within the party, that the commoner is telling them exactly the way that things panned out. They all look hopeful and they're all ready to return to the surface and impressed by the fact that you guys were able to handle all the bugbears that were down here. Upon their exit, one does mention, oh, Bryan may have DC'd.
What?
It said you left the owlbear.
I did?
You did.
Yeah, I don't see you in Owlbear anymore.
Same.
Can you see
I can
Owlbear?
hear you, so it's not an internet issue.
That's
nothing's
not Discord.
happening.
Can you see Owlbear?
Yeah.
Can you see my laser pointer?
Oh.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
There he is.
Okay.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
Weird.
Yeah, everything was fine.
Okay. So on their way out, a goblin has mentioned to you guys that there are probably a handful of goblins that are in there deeper, but they've pledged their allegiance to Bellic. Like they're gung ho for him, and they probably will not care as much when it
So
comes
there are no
to returning
others
service.
Be willing to part ways and go with Grenell.
Exactly. Like they're only deep enough because they've proven their loyalty to Bellic, so they've been separated with them for a long time. So if you run into more goblins, don't even try to negotiate with them.
And do any of you guys happen to know what the deal is with the glowing mushrooms?
yeah,
Everyone
can we
looks
ask
at
one
you-
of them before they go? Yeah.
Yeah, everyone looks at each other and they kind of like shake their heads no. You know, like they're not responsible for any of the science that happens with these types of materials. They are quite literally the boots on the ground for gathering materials.
All right, Zah'hak, make one of them eat it.
Look, guys, okay. I value your lives, but these other people with me just see you as experience points. Okay. If you don't want to be murdered, the best thing you could do right now is try to eat some of this weird ass shit and see what happens.
Over
It's
intimidation.
like fear
Very
factor.
easy.
Yeah, like you can do it, trust me. I watched a girl eat like buffalo testicles, right?
Oh
Like,
god.
anybody helping me with this persuasion
Is
check?
anybody helping me? No.
Sure,
No,
great,
What's hilarious
All
is I
right,
was
there we go. That's my 5th one for tonight.
Oh
Glad
god.
no one decided to
Shit.
help me.
Jesus. Your dice are
Also, I would
cursed.
like to point out. I would also like to point out that I've tried to switch my dice from to sunset to galaxy, and it's or to sunrise, whatever, and it's still rolling fucking galaxy, and they're still rolling ones.
Wow.
Maybe you need to change the box that is rolled in.
Is it as
I'm
big as
going
it
back
could
to
get?
roll 20.
I have 3 questions, I guess. Three questions.
Okay, so before we get to that, so Zah'hak tried to persuade someone to eat the fungus as apparently to the discretion of the rest of the party, but it seems quite clear that it seemed very much of his original idea. So they look at him sideways and sort of just continue to ignore him in the conversation as if he's not a part of the party. Fair. All right.
Thursday.
Seeker, go ahead.
What kind of room is this? Is it like another growing room? Is it like another garden room? Or
Yeah, it's quite similar to what the hallway almost looks like. A bunch of meek plants that kind of come out of the ground and a surplus of these luminescent fungus.
And can any of the goblins tell us, well, one, what are in these other rooms? Like, where do these paths lead? Like, are they dangerous? Are there other goblins in there? Or are these other growing rooms? Is it worth checking them out? Like, what's the status of those?
Okay, so they're informing you that there are some of them that are dangerous. As for which ones, they don't know. This is the room that they're always assigned to go to harvest. But they do know that one of them will lead you deeper into the grove, most likely to lead you to where Bellic is. Whereas some of the other rooms are gonna look a lot like this one.
Like,
It's
one
gonna
of
be
the
hex-
growing rooms will lead us deeper in, or one of the doors will lead us deeper in?
One of the doors will lead you deeper in.
Okay.
Like the other ones are gonna be like a one dead end chamber like this one.
But they don't know which one that is.
Precisely. This is their assigned room.
So you got a 1 in 3
And
chance.
the bugbears make sure that they stay here.
I'm gonna break the 4th wall here and I'm gonna say the north one. Let's just go with north.
Okay.
Okay. Secrets
All
breaking
right.
walls.
So
Okay, so that's the second question, right? Is there a third one you said?
I
is it-
forgot
or-
if it's unimportant. It was probably something to do with I don't know, other creatures, but you answered that they don't leave this room, so it doesn't matter.
So since we now know that there's no more possible friendly goblins, are we sending the one commoner back up with
Yeah.
them
Just
to take them to Grenell?
Just to let Grenell know, like, everything that we found out, and tell her we're sorry we couldn't save all the goblins, but apparently they didn't want help anymore, and we'll just...
But
They
what
will-
about like over here?
I think this is all the rift, right? I think this is...
Okay.
So this isn't connected. I think all this is probably the rift.
Yeah.
And we've already determined that there's rooms out here somewhere, but the hobgoblin, or bugbear, excuse me, didn't know what they were, and didn't assume that Bellic was down there. He referred to she referred to them separately than to the grove.
Right.
So the grove is somewhere fucking out here. Okay, we're gonna say it's over here because there's no more map up here. So it's somewhere out here, or potentially up here, I guess, maybe, I don't know. But I feel like it's a good possibility that either this room and this room up here are identical, and one of these is another growing room, or these two are growing rooms, and this is the door that leads somewhere else. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I don't, I'm just saying it. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm just saying.
Zah'hak points at the left door.
The one back into the lab.
Akash follows the wind.
Where's the wind going?
Where's the wind going, Brendan?
Zah'hak breathes on the left door. Like blows on
Zah'hak is huffing in the direction.
What?
Akash
Go
is
that
like
way, guys.
that way.
Akash picks up some of the straw off the ground and like drops it, hoping the wind will. And there's no wind in a fucking cave, and it just fucking falls to the floor.
It's down there, guys.
It's
Gosh lays down.
it's straight
It's
down.
deep.
He just fucking start
The wind
digging,
is going
boys.
down.
Start digging.
Okay. So what's the consensus for going north? And by the way, everyone gets, I believe it's 30 experience for clearing this room.
Nice.
I'm glad
So
we
the
didn't
commoner
kill-
goes
I'm
with
glad
the
we didn't
others
kill
and they
them
lead
for
them back to
30
the.
experience points. Would not have been worth.
25.
I'm so sorry. How
Yeah.
much experience?
No.
30.
30. And there were 6. How many goblins?
There's 3 goblins, but the others were commoners,
Oh,
so
okay.
they're worth nothing.
Sure. Goblin times 3.
Their lives are worthless.
Aw.
Whoa, whoa,
Not
whoa.
to me. Okay.
They're worth 3/5 of the normal XP of a goblin.
Jesus. Not going there.
The stat block specifies 10, 0, or 10 XP.
It's a good
But-
joke. A great joke, even.
This is getting posted on YouTube, so we're not gonna go there.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Where?
3/5 jokes are some of my favorite because they actually like take some thought and planning. Like they're not just racist jokes; they're like intellectually racist jokes, which is just the best kind of joke, honestly. It's
Intellectually racist.
It's disappointing to me that there aren't like there's been an influx of good white people jokes lately, and it's the best thing fucking ever. I just love it. Because for the longest time there just weren't. We had a monopoly on racism, and now we just don't, and it's fantastic. It's great. White people jokes are the best. Anyway, sorry.
Interesting.
How do you feel, Kayhan?
I feel like I'm learning a lot.
About me?
Just anything.
X-Man and racism.
Actually,
And Zah'hak's sexism.
say that.
And Anthony's ability to identify the line and continue to just cross it.
Fucking pole vaulting over that bitch at this point.
Okay, so is the consensus just to go north?
Thank you.
Is that
thank
Oh,
you.
is that what we're
yeah,
thinking?
Let's do it.
I don't care. Yeah, whatever you guys. I trust you guys. I was just. If
Jonathan was willing to break fourth wall for
if
it.
we're trying to push, I think we could at least check north first. I think that's
I'm
the
down
one.
for that.
Unless we just want to fight. If you want to explore and you want to fight, then we start with one of the others. But
I do want to clarify that bug fight that you guys got the surprise round on. That was like an hour, nearly an hour
I
and a
know,
half.
I know.
Like completing. Okay. If we look at another encounter or two, it could very much be the remainder of our session. But I'm not telling you what door to go. I'm just saying.
I say we check them in order. If it's another room of goblins, then we get more XP and they go on their way.
okay.
Wait, didn't they say there weren't any more goblins? Then who the
No,
hell is...
there's no more.
There aren't any more
There
good
weren't.
goblins. All the other
Yeah.
goblins have,
Oh, easy. Then it's farming XP. Let's go.
so we can not get to level 4 faster.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay. So let's take
All right,
a party vote, I guess. Right?
Yeah, party vote, please.
Looks
Leo
like
wants to go north.
okay, that's 1 for north. Gore, north.
I'll go north.
2 for north.
Akash.
I'm following Zah'hak's instincts by going left.
Okay. I'm following Leah in honor of Meepo.
Okay, so we're going.
All right.
We're going north.
North it is. Okay,
North it
so
is.
let me just move you guys real quick. So you guys move into the north atrium. Oops. I just realized I can't rotate y'all. I forget that you guys are
That's
not.
fine. This marching order is fine. As long Leah can pop back, I guess. Just that's fine too.
I've done it. Okay.
Nice.
So you guys come up to this door. Gore, you peeking? What's the?
Yeah, do a little jiggle peek.
Yeah. Valorant jiggle peek.
Okay.
You know the one, the jump
Upon
peek. Pull out the knife, fucking jump peek.
Yes.
upon jiggle peeking.
Wait. Let me flash it first.
Flash?
Okay.
KO flash? Smokes?
Okay, pop flashing. Okay, sorry, one second, guys.
I
Y'all are too much.
Is there like a SEAL team tabletop game? I want to
That
play
would be
that
pretty
so
lit.
much right now. If I could like flash clear a room. That okay? Well, if there's not one, we need to get on that.
we need to
You
get
ever
on
play
that.
those old like SOCOM
that down.
games?
Yeah, I loved SOCOM so
Yeah,
much.
those are
I think we
cool.
just figured out how we all make money and retire.
There has to be one, right? We can't be the first person that thought of it. Is this room really got nothing? It's just a fucking empty room.
It's a different color though.
Oh, is there a door down here? Is that the only door
Yes,
though?
sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Looks like
Is
it.
that a song? Something about an empty room?
I'm sure.
This northern room only contains is plants.
I told you we should have checked that first one
I
on
was
the
wrong.
right.
I didn't.
I
know.
mean, you can still
I'm
still
sorry.
follow your logic and go left here.
I
There's
didn't.
this
I
door.
didn't know.
Alright,
Okay, well then
let's
yeah.
keep pushing on then.
Okay, we're just gonna
They
brush
did
into.
say one of these rooms, one of the grow rooms did lead
Went
to
deeper.
Valak, so maybe it's this one that has the extra door in it.
Wait, is it breathable?
Is this okay? So this is another growing.
Is it breathable?
Yeah, can we like roll a perception check? Can I roll that before we go in and just fucking die?
Does anyone have any parchment?
I have my prayer book.
Actually, maybe.
Can I have a can you
Burn.
stare out a
You
little
think
scrap
prayers
of
are gonna
it
save
so
you
I can-
this?
No, I want to
Oh
grab
my
a little
God, I
scrap
got
of it and roll a
lightheaded.
joint.
I've got an incense stick.
Yeah, can I
I've got
roll a
my
little
book of
joint
shadows. I
and
can
try
tear
to
out an
smoke some of
empty
it?
Good grief.
Oh
We're
my
never
God.
making it through this
Zah'hak
campaign.
Zah'hak identifies as purple kush.
OG, it's OG sativa.
Oh god.
Oh jeez, sativa.
Slow. I'm getting a head high. Okay. The air can I get a perception? You guys want to do a perception on this room before you go in, right?
Yeah, fuck
give it
yes,
give,
please.
give it to me.
I'll give Jonathan his advantage
wait,
by helping.
Oh yeah. You said that the room only contains plants, right?
Yes.
I want to confirm. Are these like truly only plants? Or
Yeah, will that be a nature check then?
oh, I want to
Probably,
roll
yeah.
perception first. So
Okay.
19 with advantage.
The room doesn't have anything that seems appearing to be hidden. Like it is what you see it as.
Okay.
Who has the highest nature modifier?
Um,
I have a +2.
I'm a
Only
minus
plus
one.
-1.
Yeah.
Okay,
I-
who wants
I
to
have
help me
0.
and give me advantage on a roll?
I will help.
Okay. First roll.
Guess you guys didn't think you had to worry about nature inside a dungeon.
Second roll. Oh, it was almost 11. Okay, never mind. I got trash 6.
Okay.
Eat
It
it all.
it
If I were
looks
Skyrim, I would.
everything just looks more purple than usual. You're guessing it maybe it's just, like because there are more mushrooms in here, but that's it.
Skyrim was the best because you could be mid-combat, open your menu, and just start spamming the A key on cheese wheels. And your character's like fucking carving cheese wheels for food, for health. So stupid. I'm sorry. Okay. Then yeah, I guess we just enter. Let's go check out this door.
All right, another peeky peek by Gore.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me.
Are we still breathing?
Yes, you guys are still breathing.
Posted
Guys.
a soundtrack for this room in the general Sunless Citadel chat.
Wow, we haven't seen a dragon statue in a minute. Here we
Holy,
go.
look at that. I mean, I imagine it makes sense, right? This is the whole shrine to what's his name? Ashholodon or something like that.
Ash, yeah.
Shardalon.
Nailed it.
Shardalon.
I shard a lot.
His name is Ash because I was not remembering that
Shards a
shit.
lot.
Ass sharks a lot or something.
Yeah, Ash sharks.
Okay.
All right.
We've got a door
Anyways,
here.
description for the room. Description for the room.
Okay, type. Okay.
Okay, dragon carved granite blocks line this chamber's walls and ceiling, though many are crumbled and broken, leaving stony debris on the floor. A huge marble statue of a rearing red dragon stands in the curve of the western wall. The eye sockets of the dragons are empty, but a red glow lingers there. Providing reddish light throughout the chamber, the radiance casts an inky shadow behind the statue's wings. A 5-foot diameter circle tile of the dark stone is set in the floor in front of the statue. That's definitely a square, but imagine a circle, I guess. Runes are carved around the circular tile inner edge.
Can we read the runes?
Dragon carved granite blocks line the chamber's wall. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Runes. I think Zah'hak's the only one that can read dragon, correct?
The Hawk should be able to read
You
it.
speak Draconic, yes.
Okay. So, are you going to the tile to read it?
Are we gonna perceive?
Is it safe?
Do
Yeah,
I need
we
to
should.
be all the way to the tile to read it?
I mean,
Last
it's
time we
flat.
looked
I
at
mean, you can't.
Draconic, it-
Can we? Does
That's
anyone
it.
have any? I mean, anybody proficient in Arcana or like anything like that? Like the statue with the shrine in front of it seems either magical or something.
I'm proficient in Arcana. I have a +2 and I'm proficient.
And none of us took like detect magic, right? I think that was we've already had this conversation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we just have to fucking wing it.
You
Okay.
get it, wing it, because it's a dragon.
Pun was intended.
Ass charts a lot.
So
Can we roll an additional perception check? Like, again, not to be too crazy. They talked a lot about like light and stuff like that. Are the lights different? Is the shadow different? Is there anything other than like what's drawing our immediate attention to the shrine and this fucking square circular thing in the middle?
Okay. Yeah, you can do your perception check.
Gross. That is a 13.
Is that with advantage?
Oh, I can roll my guidance too, I guess. Okay, so 13 is a total roll. We'll go ahead and so 16. 16 total with guidance. But yes, that was with advantage.
Okay, 16 with advantage. Okay, so you assess the room. It is dim with the red light from the dragon statue. You don't. Okay, can you repeat your perception stuff? Like, I heard a couple of things. You said like 3 different
Yeah,
things.
I mean, the description that you gave mentions like the shadows and the
Yes.
light. So my question is, is there anything the light is coming from the dragon's eyes, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything like can I see anything behind the dragon? Is there anything like in the shadows around us?
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can have my
That's-
torch out too, right? Like I assume we're not walking through this blind, so
Mhm.
I mean, my torch shines light in a 40-foot radius. Essentially, it's 20 feet of total light or regular light and 20 additional feet of dim light. So, I mean, I can see across
Right.
the room if I step up. I just want to make sure there's nothing like in the shadows behind here.
Okay,
Like that.
so you kind of like raised your torch and towards the shadow, and as you're looking at the areas of shadow sort of lighten, you notice that the shadow behind the dragon doesn't illuminate as much as the rest.
That's cool as shit. I'm probably scary, but cool. Hey Akash, you want to just like fire a shot right back there with your brand new light crossbow? Just wanna.
Sure.
Can we call
Oh,
out
wait,
to?
wait,
I
wait,
mean,
wait,
go
wait,
ahead.
wait. How about Leah does dancing lights and sends him over there?
It's not
Does
bad.
what?
It's a cantrip, right? Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So wait,
Yeah.
there's something back here that wasn't illuminated by my light. Like the shadow was starting to like pass because of the light that came out, but something back here is not. So
So
Here, let me give a
should
better
I,
visual here. So you know
so,
how like when you oh sorry, go ahead, Leah.
so should I do it as like the three separate ones, like one here, one here, one here, or should I do it as one giant humanoid form to like pass through?
no, I say we light this bitch up. So 3, just
All right, then she's gonna go ahead and cast the three equally spaced apart back here.
do you want to
to
describe what you were saying before Brandon, before Leah does that,
Yeah,
or
absolutely. I mean, it's just to give a little more context, a little more visual of what you're really seeing here. So you know how like when you turn on a light or you enter a room, like say like with a candle, like you kind of see like the light kind of cascade further and it illuminates more what shadows almost kind of push outward in a radiating manner. When you kind of point the light at that spot, it doesn't do that. Like it almost seems like it stops at that point and it's still as black
so it's like
as
it's a
if
mass. It's not like a. It's not. Yeah,
exactly.
I still want to light that bitch up.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Dancing Lights by Leah.
Yeah.
Does
Okay,
anybody else
so
have any
you
better ideas before we do this? I don't know what this is, so I'm like
Uh,
I don't know.
I don't know what we're doing. So
this is fun.
I don't
think
like how
that's-
much he's smiling right now. It's making me so nervous.
I mean, shadows that don't move aren't friendly. I'm just throwing it out there. Nothing in like even PCs, right? I think there's the Gloom Stalker who can step out of shadows, which is sick. There's that's a ranger class. There's another rogue class that's super similar as well, like there's something on the nose, like Shadow Hunter or something dumb like that.
Okay,
Anyway,
so we're doing the Dancing Lights, right? Finalize.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm happy to do that.
it's legitimately called Phantom. I knew it was something stupid. Sorry.
Okay, where are the lights again? You're putting it like here, here. There's like 4 in total, right?
I thought there were three. I have no.
Oh, 3. Okay, my bad. Okay,
Let's
boom.
just do the back 4 squares, all right here.
Is there 3 or 4? I'm confused.
It's
It's
three, so you put one on each line, I guess, or like one here on this intersection, one here, and one here.
Sure.
They have to be
So
within
you,
a certain amount of feet from each other anyway, I think. I don't know where it is.
yeah, it is, but it is. I think it's within bounds there.
No, it's 4.
Dancing.
It's 4 lights.
Yeah, what the
Create
fake
4
news?
torch-sized lights.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that in the four spots. You know, it's very uneven. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Any case, okay, visual. So Leah casts her dancing lights. They appear in front of her, and she sends it out to behind it. In the same way that you had explored with your torch, as the lights begin to approach it, it seems like this mass of darkness is still staying as dark as it is. But with you illuminating it so brightly back there, what has initially seemed like a unwavering shadow seems to grow in size. And what you thought was something that was growing in size wasn't actually a shadow being casted at like a different angle. It seems like there's something approaching out of the shadow.
Oh fuck.
And I am going to ask everyone to roll for initiative.
oh god.
Hell yeah, let's see what this is,
There's
man.
2 of them.
Odds that I
Yes,
roll
sir.
another 1.
Yeah, this sunrise, whatever is treat me right.
I got a 20.
20 for Leah.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Akash.
12.
4.
16.
Zah'hak.
21.
Oh wow!
What?
Look at these icons.
What did you say?
21.
Okay. Seeker and Urki.
11 for Seeker and a 20 for Urki.
Okay. We'll pull this over. Okay. First, we have Zah'hak.
Alright. I'm gonna go with spooky, scary skeleton's gonna fire the arrow at number 1.
Okay. Is
We don't know what these are called.
9.
Shadows, spirits, ghosts, dementors.
that misses.
Okay. And then he's going to back up 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, the mystery's a part of the fun, Leah. It'd be no fun to tell you what it is.
What missed? By any chance, what did you roll?
9. 5 plus 4. Zahhak's gonna step up 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna cast Chill Touch. And another one. Okay.
Good talk.
So, 5 ones. 5.
You're on fire tonight, Anthony. All right, is that your turn?
You know what? I take it back. I'm just gonna dodge.
Dodge the
Yes,
whole
yes.
D&D session?
Yep, I'm dodging. I'm in honor of Primrose. I'm now dodging every turn.
All right, that's gonna be Zahhak's turn. Leah, you're up next.
Okay. She's gonna go up and do Hex on number 1.
Okay, what are you announcing
Um,
or disadvantage?
we're gonna go with Dex again.
Okay. So the first one's hexed.
And then we're gonna go for Agonizing Blast, hopefully. 16 plus 4. So I'm hoping a 20 hits.
It does.
Okay. And then now I gotta roll for damage. It's a D8 or D10?
What was this? I missed it. What are you
It's an
asking?
Eldritch Blast, but then you have
D10.
Agonizing Blast, I believe. It's a D10,
Yeah.
and then you add your Charisma modifier for damage.
Yeah. I think it's a 10 and then a 6 for the extra for Hex. So we've got 2 plus 2, 4, and then so we've got 6 damage. So number
All
1.
right. So you Eldritch Blast the. Wait, I'm sorry. I highlighted the wrong one. You Eldritch Blast number 1, and due to its hex, you expect it to also take necrotic damage, but it only seems to be affected by your force damage.
Ooh, immune to necrotic damage. Interesting.
So that 2 doesn't count.
No, I believe you rolled the Eldritch Blast was the 4, and then you
Yeah.
did.
And
Yeah,
then-
and then you did the necrotic is 6.
Wait. I thought it was psychic damage for Hex. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I believe Hex is necrotic. Let me double check.
I don't know. I'm looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hex is necrotic.
Okay, so that 2 damage from the necrotic does not count.
Whatever the necrotic was, it didn't count. I don't remember what dice you had because you cleared it already, but I know for a fact that you hit 4 with your Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast. So I have that committed to memory.
Right. So 4 damage to number 1.
Yes.
Well, they still get disadvantage at least.
Beetle.
Okay, and then she's gonna go ahead and step back where she was. And that's it.
Alright. That is Leah's turn. Urki, you're up.
Urki will do what Urki does best, I guess. So 5, 10, 15, step up here. Sacred Flame on whatever the fuck it is, 1. It has to beat a 12 with disadvantage because of the Dex Hex, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And I failed.
Perfect. So 1d8 worth of damage.
I think it's radiant damage, which it might be vulnerable to if it's immune to necrotic.
I was thinking the same thing. It's gonna do 6 damage naturally.
Okay, so it's
So
okay, so you Urki summons the light and it surrounds this shade of sorts, and you hear it cry, an excruciating cry, and when the light disappears, it seems like the shadow in which that it was creating an immense darkness now appears to be a spot of light.
wow, nice. That's good. I was about to waste my channel divinity and go all full fucking turn dead. I didn't know how strong these guys were. So
Okay. Urki, anything else?
I'll go ahead and move on back. He's not a frontliner. He did his job.
Okay. Next up, we have Gore.
I'm gonna be real honest with you, Gord. A lot of times in this situation, hitting things with your sword, not gonna do what you want it to do. It might.
Yeah, I figured.
But you're still frontliner, so.
Just go out there and wave your arms and be like, "Hey, over here!"
Sure.
The Earth says hello.
I am gonna move. How do I put the ruler away? Oh shit.
What do you guys call a ghost that likes to sing?
You're stealing my thing, man. What? What?
What?
Phantom of the Opera.
Oh wow.
That's kind of topical because Phantom of the Opera left Broadway.
What? Really?
They're no longer doing any shows. It's been vaulted for a while. It'll come back. It's
Oh.
Phantom, but
Yeah.
Beat out
All
by
right, Gore,
Lion
what are you
King.
doing, baby?
I am dodging.
oh shit, you walked right the
Oh.
fuck up there.
Hell yeah.
You said fuck it. Let's do this shit.
All right. Okay, Gore is dodging in the face of adversity. That's going to be the end of his turn, I believe.
Jesus.
Okay, Akash, you're up next.
Get him from the back, bro. Actually, I don't know
Yeah,
if you can
stay
make it.
behind him and start dodging.
Akash, are your attacks considered magical yet? They're not, right? Not until like.
I have a shocking grasp.
Oh, because if you're being a cool Genasi?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So if he goes up on the other side and does that, does he get advantage for the flank?
Yeah.
Bring the ruler
I'd-
is 30 feet.
I'd say so. I'd allow you to fit there.
And he gets 50 feet, not 30.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
true.
He's got plenty of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
We don't know what this bitch might be able to teleport or something. We don't know how its movement works. So flanking might work now,
True.
but who knows? These kind of creatures who like live in darkness like this are weird. They have all kinds of cool things.
Well,
I feel like we
if he
should
can
have.
get strong enough
feel-
hit off. Hopefully, it
Feel
won't
like-
matter.
I feel like we should have waited till it came out because it has cover.
Yeah, probably.
Don't
well.
worry, Seeker's got room for you inside him too.
Okay, dude.
It's got an artificial butthole.
Bag of
Th-
holding
that-
straight up there.
Using the rule is 30 feet, right? Going down.
I'm sorry.
5
Using
here.
Using the ruler, like going down here. There, 30
You gotta
feet.
go around the statue and stuff and whatever.
Yeah,
this
you have
is.
to go around the statue.
You have 55 feet of movement. You can literally just go down and down, right? I mean, you could go
Right.
25
He's
down.
got plenty of movement.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
You can get there, no
45.
problem.
Yeah, you can get there in 50. You're fine.
We shocking grasp.
What is that something from me or is it a attack roll?
An attack roll, melee spell attack, so he gets advantage. He's flanking.
Okay.
Uh,
18.
18, I guess. No.
Yep, that hits.
Cool. Is it? It's 1d8 plus nothing, right?
Yeah, it's just 1d8.
Correct.
Okay.
You don't get to add your ability modifier to a spell unless it says do.
4 damage.
All right, so you stick out your
Lightning
hands.
damage, I think. Right?
Yep, you
Lightning.
stick out your hands into this unclearly like mass, and you release your shocking grasp. It seems like the electricity sort of conduits through its body, but it doesn't seem to flinch to your attack.
Like it didn't take any damage.
It took some.
Oh, okay. So it's got. damage
So it's
reduction
immune to
it.
necrotic and resistant to. Oh, Gore's
Lightning.
dodging. At least lightning.
But
Okay.
it's vulnerable to radiant damage.
Yeah, but it has to hit.
Yeah.
I think Urki's the only one with radiant damage. I do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste guiding bolt on this asshole.
Gore technically does.
Oh, with
True.
smite.
Yeah, divine smite, I think.
Yeah, probably does radiant
Mhm.
damage, but
The whole ass slot though, but I don't think I've seen you use a slot, Kayhan.
I
I think they only have.
He's
Paladins
saving
only
it
have,
for
like,
when he
not.
crits.
right?
true.
He read that you're supposed to save it till you crit.
You've got 3.
So,
Okay, that's your turn, Akash.
I guess. I mean, can I punch it?
Can you punch it? Why don't you find out, bro?
I'm scared.
Fear keeps you alive, baby.
Nope. I'm not touching that
Okay.
bitch.
Passing? Okay. The mystery's part of the fun. Okay, next
Indeed.
up we have Seeker.
How did this thing already go, or is it just so low in the queue? Okay,
I will confirm it has not gone.
I'm not mad. I'll be honest with you guys. I can't do shit. I don't. Ironically enough, I don't have any radiant damage, but I am going to step up and I'll go ahead and cast Bless. So I will bless 3 creatures of your choice within range, which is 30 feet. I can move up further if necessary. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I'll move up a little bit more. Boom. 30 feet. And then I'll go ahead and cast Bless. I will choose, yeah, I disregard. It's only for a minute. I thought this was one of my longer spells, but it's only...
I was gonna say,
Yep.
It's only a
Blesses
minute.
seems like a.
Disregard. I'm going to cheer for you all. You've got this. Would you like to hear a joke? Maybe I can find a joke.
Spend your
Yes.
action for a joke, please.
Um, Damn, there's no good jokes. Oh. I don't trust my shadow. He's a shady guy. Ah, ah, ah. That's all I got.
Wow.
And I'll just be here for moral support, protecting the backline in case this thing Avada Kedavra is somebody.
I
Okay.
was just about to ask, what's the... Oh, Expecto Patronus. That's it. Never mind.
Expecto Patronum.
Who shall I smite?
It's a Patronus charm, but Patronum is the. It's okay.
Okay, cool.
Can't all be nerds. I got it.
Not all of us have played Hogwarts Legacy, whatever, for like 37
If you've only
hours.
played Hogwarts Legacy,
Okay.
it's not the same.
True.
Is it this thing's turn?
Yeah, I'm thinking here.
Where's the tabletop RPG for the Quidditch game?
Okay, so
We're
it
getting a
is
Quidditch
going to make an attack at Akash. You drew the shortest stick.
For Akash, man.
That's why we gave him the extra healing potion.
He's
Exactly.
about to need it.
Okay, I'm gonna hit here.
I'm amazed I haven't died.
Joke's on you, you're targeting the guy with the most theoretical hit points.
Okay, you're going to take 11 damage, necrotic damage.
Sick.
Not just that, but your strength score is
Oh,
reduced
no. Oof.
by 1.
Oof.
Okay.
Okay.
This reduction is gonna last until your next short rest. Hold on, let me write this down. I don't
What's
know.
your current strength score?
Yeah,
before
what's
the
your current
reduction?
strength? Yeah.
13.
Okay, so it doesn't actually affect you. That's
good.
lucky.
That's good.
Yep. And
Okay,
then
again.
let's see here. What's my
It
Like-
did 11 damage.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
11 necrotic damage.
Good thing we did all that healing.
All right. Okay, so it is now it's the Hawk's turn again.
Hmm.
Just light a fire under it.
Hmm. Yeah, it's resistant to lightning already.
None of us have like. Oh, I guess we're using a light spell, aren't we?
Okay, I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver.
That is psychic
I
damage.
need a intelligence saving throw from you. DC 13. And I'm gonna have to move into
I
range.
failed.
Yeah.
Nice.
5, 10, 15. Can I see from here?
Trying to think.
5,
I would say
10,
you can see
15.
through the statue. Yes, you can see through the gaps of the statue.
Okay. As long as I can see it, it doesn't matter if it has cover. Okay, so you failed, so it takes. Why do I even
There
roll?
you
It takes 1 damage. It gets -1 on its next saving throw.
It gets
Oh,
what?
I lied. Okay, it gets -4 on its next saving throw.
Oh, well, at least you maxed one of those. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's you,
One
Joe.
psychic damage.
Leah, don't use anything that requires a saving throw.
Oh,
Okay,
No,
so you do
no,
your.
that's not true. Go ahead. You can make use of it. No, don't. That's fine. If you want to do something that requires a saving throw against him, that's fine. He just has a -4 on his next saving throw. So if you don't use one, if no one does, then
Right,
I
but
can cast Mind Sliver again.
Urki can use it for radiant damage.
Oh, that's right, for Sacred Flame. Okay, alright. That's true. I didn't think about that. Okay, I'm gonna move back and end my turn. Oh, that's not true. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Spooky Skeleton's gonna pop out there and take a pot shot. I don't know if you guys cover or not, but 18.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That miraculously hits.
Wow.
So SSS
8
freaking
damage.
arcs it like perfect, like one-click Sova dart over
There's
the.
Wanted. He bends the arrow around the statue and hits him for 8 piercing damage from a non-magical weapon.
Okay, so the arrow goes through it. It seems to strike it, but not as effective as an arrow typically would be.
Mm-hmm. Bitch.
All right, that is Zah'hak's turn. Leah, you are up next.
We're just gonna go ahead and go with Agonizing Blast.
Alrighty, you want to get in range here? I know you're just standing in the hallway.
Hold on. Sorry. Okay. 11 plus 4, does 15 hit?
It does not.
Alright. It's gonna. Pew! Alright, Erky, fuck it up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It has to beat a 12 with disadvantage and -4.
Why am I disadvantaged? The
It's
hex wasn't ever moved to me, was it?
Oh, I assumed Leah just did it with her bonus action, but she did not voice that. You're right. Because didn't she hex 1?
I did
Yes.
have 1. Can I just
But then-
say I moved it to 2? Because I forgot to say it.
I don't think it'll matter because I rolled low anyways. Okay, but no, I fail no matter what.
Okay, come on, Erky. 1d8 doubled. Let's do it. Nuke him. 16! So 8 times 2. 16 damage to the shadow.
Again, the light glows around it, and what appeared to be a opaque black that existed between Gore and Akash. When the light disappears, they see each other as plainly, with just the lights floating behind them.
Fuck yeah. Way to go, Erky. That worked out well. I'm glad somebody has radiant damage. What kind of cleric am I?
Okay. All right, that is
Sweet. Now you want to tell us what those things were called?
40 XP each. They were shadows. That's what they were called.
Of course.
They're chaotic evil creatures that live in the Underdark or urban areas. They have a variety of interesting movement abilities, as well as being very adept to being stealthy in dark places.
It's cool. Shadow monsters are
Already
cool.
just too overwhelming for him.
Luckily we saw him. Because that would have been bad.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you guys approach it cautiously.
Was there anything else? I mean, they disappeared into nothing, right? But were they just there? Were they guarding the statue? Is there anything on the statue, or was there anything behind them, or under them, or with them? What was their deal?
Okay. So it's hard to say what their deal was because you guys identified them before anything could happen. It looks like. Can I get a perception check?
Sure. It's like I'm rolling double 16s with a 4. So 16 plus 5 is 21, plus 4 is 25.
Okay, so you identify a loose stone that is behind the statue. in which you find 34 gold pieces and 2 flasks of alchemist fire.
34
Alchemist.
GP and what was it? 2 alchemist fire times 2?
Yep. And alchemist fire, here's the definition for it. So this sticky adhesive fluid ignites when exposed to air. As an action, you can throw this flask up to 20 feet, shattering it on impact. Make a ranged attack against a creature or object, treating the alchemist fire as an improvised weapon. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 damage at the start of each of its turn. A creature can end this damage by using its action to make a DC 10 dexterity check to extinguish the flames.
So I'll hex Velik. We throw the thing on him and then proceed. So
Yeah.
he gets advantage on dex.
Do we want to give that to Urki, honestly? Urki can be a flask thrower. It's 20 feet though, right? It said it's a range of 20 feet.
Yep.
So we want someone who's going to be closer. So Akash, me, or Gore. Oh, I could just take both of them, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'll just take those. And then
Given to Seeker.
it's just 34 gold pieces, so that's not really much, but there's 5 of us, so each of us can get 6 gold pieces and 8 silver pieces. 6 and 8. Okay, alchemist fire. Okay.
All right.
Did we want to do anything else about the statue? Did we read anything about it?
Not yet. So if Zah'hak could go read the runes.
I'm so glad I didn't walk up there.
Me too. I'm glad I looked. Like I said, I'm glad I asked to look around.
Can you describe this again? This is what has the words on it?
Yeah, so it's like a circular tile that is red. Inside the inner edge of the circle, there are runes carved into it, and you are able to identify that's in Draconic.
Zah'hak's gonna walk up and read it silently in his mind.
Okay. In his mind, he reads...
Wait, DM it to me. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Damn it.
That's how it goes.
Oh, guys, sorry. We should probably leave. Belik's dead. He's gone.
Oh, really? Well, time to go home.
What? That's what it says?
What does it say?
Says, let the sorceress power illuminate my spirit. So it's kind of like the one before where it was like the channel that turn the undead or whatever.
Uh-huh.
This
Let the
sounds good, though.
sorceress power illuminate my spirit. So clearly that's me, but what do I do to illuminate his spirit? I don't have any
upon saying that, it seems like a fire envelops you. At first, it makes you flinch and worry that it is igniting you, but it appears that the flame is spectral in nature.
Do I grow a
It's hard. Sure.
To grow a what?
Monkey tail. I'm going Super Saiyan, bro.
Right. Yeah.
It envelops you, and now you have advantage on charisma checks for the next 24 hours. The light, the runes that were glowing from the whole exchange then dims on the circular tablet, or the ring, I guess, the circular tile, I guess, and then the lights that glowed when that enchantment occurred also dims from the dragon's eyes, and its eyes is no longer glowing. So the room is no longer affected by the red light in the room.
That's cool.
Advantage on charisma checks for the next 24 hours.
Maybe we can convince Bellic to eat his frog.
Frog to eat Bellic.
It's also nice because you have what, +5 to both persuasion and intimidation. Like that's nuts. Yeah, I'll just
Check this door.
You can make us do anything by convincing us.
Okay. Looking at this door, are we done with this room now?
You tell us, DM. Do we see anything else?
No, I mean, based off the perception, you guys identified the shadows, you approached it, you guys interacted with the dragon deal, so nothing else.
Cool.
You didn't roll high enough to see the Ring of Three Wishes.
That'd be something.
Pick the door, Gore.
Want to build a marching order on top of the door and then just push?
Let's do it.
Do it. Do it.
All right, opens door.
Can I drop kick it? Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Bellic.
In the room, you see that there is leaning and fallen stone bookshelves fill this chamber. Through a clear path connects a wooden doors on the opposite wall. Yep. Leaning and fallen stone bookshelves fill this chamber. Through a clear path connects wooden doors on opposite walls. Torn and burnt pages, bindings, and scrolls form disordered piles in the corner.
I'm gonna use a healing potion.
Okay.
Probably a good idea.
What is it?
It's like, what is this, a library?
Yes. What used to be a library appears.
I heal 7.
Hey, nice. I mean, there's a library. I'd like to check to see if there's any good books or scrolls or...
Yeah, give me a perception check.
I'll help.
Okay, advantage, guidance. Let's do it. 19 plus 5 is 24, plus 2 is 26.
All right, so upon rummaging the wreckage in the room, you uncover 2 spell scrolls. One of Scorching Ray. It's a level 2 evocation that can be cast by sorcerers or wizards. It's almost like a magic missile, but fire damage. And a little stronger. And then...
Go ahead.
Nope. The second spell scroll is Melf's Acid Arrow. Another second level evocation. Melf's.
Magic Melf's Acid Arrow. Come on, bro.
Milf's Acid Arrow. Got it.
Bryan liked that.
Tickling Bryan over there.
He really liked that one.
Yes, he did.
He heard his favorite category.
Should have gotten tested. Okay, so
that one can only be cast by wizards.
So it looks like Zah'hak's getting both of these.
Melfs.
It was Melfs and what?
Scorching Ray.
Okay.
So
And what was the second one?
Melf's Acid Arrow. MELF''S Acid Arrow.
I am out of room on my
I asked what
equipment
level.
list.
Oh, I'm so sorry. They're both level 2.
Okay. Thank you.
Scorching Ray
Melf's Acid Arrow
Yeah, I went
scroll.
to the thing and read it.
And
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
Scorching Ray scroll. Okay, I added it to my private notes on my character sheet because I'm out of room on my equipment list.
Okay. There's one more thing of note in this room. It appears that there is a tome of dragon lore bound in dragon scales that is written in Draconic. Unless there's a person that is particularly interested in something like this, is pretty much irrelevant to anyone that doesn't read Draconic, but if you give it to perhaps a Draconic scholar or someone who has this interest with dragon lore, this thing could be worth 150 gold pieces.
You want to pay us 150 gold pieces? Zah'hak, and you can have it.
Nah.
Nah? Alright.
Maybe we could take it and he could see what's in it. We could offer it to the kobolds because they're super interested in the dragon stuff.
Not a bad point.
True.
Looks like Zah'hak came out gangbusters on that one. So, spell
What can I
scroll
say?
Well, huh?
I said, what can I say?
You roll ones, you get rewarded, I guess.
That's right.
Spell scroll of Scorching Ray, level 2 goes to Zah'hak. Spell scroll of Melf's Acid Arrow, level 2 goes to Zah'hak. Tome of Dragon Lore, written in Draconic, 150 gold pieces, potentially to the right buyer. None of us can read Draconic except Zah'hak, so I guess it's going to Zah'hak.
Make more space, Zah'hak.
May your inventory slots always be full.
Nice.
He's encumbered now.
May your bag of holding runneth over. Okay. Well, I mean, I rolled a perception check. All we found was tomes and books. I imagine there's no traps in here, like I'm not going to step on a magical portal to hell or anything like that.
No, you did not see that in your perception. That's correct.
And is it safe to assume this door is also okay?
The door is also okay.
It's a very small room, I imagine. A 26 can see all. But I just want to be sure. I don't want to, overstep. Okay, cool. Tally ho! Onward!
Let's go.
Alrighty. So you guys all move through the library and prepare to look into the next room.
Well, like
An even bigger library.
An even bigger. 4 books. Man, have you guys seen? I'm gonna date myself. Anthony, you might be the only. Have any of you seen The Page Master?
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
I
thank
have
God,
not.
Mel. Oh my goodness, The Page Master was so good.
It was. I
it's an-
loved that movie.
Yeah, it was back when they were doing like live action that would transition into animated, if that makes sense. So like it starts with live action and then quickly go like.
Oh wait, I might have actually seen this.
Yeah.
I only barely remember
man.
it.
The Page Master was so good. They did the same thing with Rockadoodle. I don't know if you've ever seen Rockadoodle, but same
haven't seen
thing.
that
Live
one.
action into animated, but sorry, it's about books and libraries and cool stuff. Sorry, go ahead.
Anyways, so when you guys open the door, you see to the north that is a very short hallway, and that a beginning of a descending staircase is there. The room is damp, and the crumble steps that you see descend sharply.
So earlier when Akash dropped the hay on the floor and he said it's down there, it was right. He was fucking right. It's down.
wait, what?
These are descending staircases. We're going down further into the fucking thing.
No
I'm convinced.
way.
At this point, I'm convinced Brian's doing something totally different from D&D because I'll be explaining things. He's like, "What's happening? Who's there? What's there?"
He's fucking probably on Star Rail or something.
Yeah, Honkai.
Yeah, for real.
Share your screen, Brian, right now. Share it.
Yeah, let's see it, bro.
Share my screen.
Because remember when
It's
it
either-
said that he left the room? Maybe there's an AFK function on Owlbear. Is when it's not selected long enough, they just assume that you're not there.
It's either Honkai or it's MILFs. One of the two.
Look at him.
Maybe he's playing on his phone.
Okay, MILFs. Alright. I mean, I guess we go down the descending staircase, right?
Yeah.
What else are we doing? Small room. I guess we could check for traps, but I'll be honest, I just don't care.
I'm down with just
I really doubt there's gonna
following
be
this witch.
traps. I feel like I'd be more worried about more of those like weird shadow things.
Sure.
Right.
Because he obviously doesn't expect anyone to get this far that isn't for him.
That makes sense.
All right. So you guys descend the staircase, and reaching the bottom of it, you see the staircase goes back up. Upon going up the staircase, it seems like you went up roughly the same amount of stairs, So it seems like this is a staircase that goes under that arboreum that you guys were previously in, and you guys find more hallway. Let me move you guys
Hey
over real
Zah'hak,
quick.
who designed this bitch? Like, what? Why did they do that? What's the advantage of this?
They needed to create another tunnel, and they didn't want to tear down the walls they already built. Okay, so
We're underground. They're just digging through walls. Everything's a wall.
Yeah, like almost makes no sense.
This,
'Cause,
this is harder. We went
Like,
down
there's
just
already,
to go
like, a-
back up. They could have just put
There's already
fucking doors
thing.
here.
I don't know.
Dead.
Also, I'd like to point
Yo.
out I was somehow right about the north door in a weird ass fucking way. Like this goes down the
True.
fucking underneath the northern room. What the fuck is this? Okay.
And it's sending you guys back south. I would
Oh,
clarify.
Holy shit. Okay, but there's not doors here, so I still think these doors were probably like other
Dude,
doors.
are we literally picking like the worst ways to go? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, I think this is the only way to go. I think it's all the worst way. Fuck. Okay, so we took the scenic route underneath the purple haze room, Jimi Hendrix's bedroom, and then, okay, now we're just in a fucking hallway.
Okay, so you guys reach this long hallway at the end of your traversal of this staircase. Nothing is of note within this hallway other than the fact that there are 2 doors on the left in this hallway. Good luck with choosing a door there, Zah'hak. 2 on your left. What now, brother?
First left, always. First left.
First left.
We can't see any further because there's no lights, or because we just haven't got that far yet.
Oh nope, that is the end of the hallway.
Oh,
That
okay,
is
so there's
just
a
wall.
door or something there. Or there's no door, it's just a wall.
There's no door, just wall.
Oh,
there's
okay.
a door here and there's a door here.
Okay.
Is there wind, Brandon?
Akash picks up some more debris off the ground and like kind of like sands it out of his hands again, and he's like, I think it's further down, guys.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
I feel it.
In my nether regions. Okay.
There
That's
you
what
go.
I picture.
There you go.
Can you
What the fuck?
do we have any knowledge? Can we determine, like, are we getting close to this place? Like, is there anything different? Is the air here different? We're on the same level, right? Nothing has changed. We went down, we came back up, so I guess we're not any deeper, but like, is there something that's giving off the evil intent? I don't fucking know. Like,
It does seem like it does seem like your, oh gosh, how do I even explain this? It seems like the sounds that you make echo a little less.
it's interesting.
So that alludes to there being a bigger space
Sure,
ahead.
yeah. We're not surrounded
Yeah,
by rock
okay.
as much anymore, right? I guess it's starting to open up. Wouldn't that echo more?
That's what I was thinking, because it echoes more when you're in like a cavern, right? Where there's a lot of enclosed spaces, more surfaces for sound to bounce off of, as opposed to a large open area. Gosh, see, I'm not sure.
I think there's
It's the
more
other
like,
way around.
I think it's just a longer echo in bigger rooms, right? Because there's like, it feels like reverb when you're in a smaller space, right? But if you're in a big chamber, the echo it takes longer for the sound to get there and come back.
It travels further.
I don't know if
so-
that's considered more echo or less echo.
All right, I tried to do flavor, but maybe I'm misconstruing this. Either way, like, there seems to be more airflow. Let's say that. Like,
Should
there.
we just yell and what
Hello, Bellic.
We should not do that.
What's the only remaining sibling's name? Who's the one that's one of them's dead?
The girl.
It is
Charwyn?
the female. It was
Char-
Charwyn.
Sharwen. Whatever. Let's just go in this first left door. What the fuck?
Or kick the door.
Yes, I would like to drop kick the door.
Fuck it. Let's do this.
Okay.
Dude, we're fried, man. Fuck.
Okay, Gore drop kicks the door. The door blasts in, and it reveals a study. of sorts.
That was anticlimactic.
Hold on, time out. Time out.
Wait,
Nah,
what?
it's too late now, bro.
I know. I
Nah,
made.
too late now. I'm just kidding. You do what you
Did
want.
he just fuck us
Can,
again?
can I just get a strength check?
Oh, is it locked?
Yes.
It's
gonna be
it's a sturdy ass door.
Wait, what the? Okay, I'm rolling. Wow. I got a 9.
I cast guidance. What the fuck is my dice doing? That was the weirdest
So
shit
then I
ever.
add D4.
Oh god, you add a 1.
You do it.
Sorry, man.
Oh,
It's a 10 now, though, so...
Seven.
damn! Did I just break my legs?
The door is clearly locked.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I
It's your time
have...
to shine.
I have
This
the
is the-
tools! Oh, go ahead.
Is this the one time we're using thieves' tools? Is this?
God, I hope so.
It only took us like 9-10 sessions,
Well-
but yeah.
I think it's only like a D20 with my proficiency bonus plus guidance. So D20 plus. Okay, fuck it. I got a 2. I'm not even rolling the second dice. Okay, we're not getting into that room. Sorry, guys.
Right, it looked boring
It
anyways.
looks boring. It looked like a shit room. I didn't like that.
Next room, please.
It was connected to the other room, though.
I just stare at Gore while he's on the floor in pain.
You alright, buddy?
What are you doing, man? That's not how you
Oh,
kick
no,
doors.
Alright, you want to show me how it's done? Get the next one.
No, I don't want to feel pain.
He's got -1 strength right now. He's feeling super weak.
All right. So, are you guys giving up on this door and just going to the next one?
Well, I mean, we tried thieves' tools. We tried strength. We can't do anything else. You gotta go to
What's
the
the
next
door
Sure.
made out of?
It's made of wood, but the lock is steel.
Just burn it down.
You want to burn the
We're in
steel
a hall.
door.
We're in a small hallway. We're going to
We're
smoke
gonna
ourselves
suffocate.
out. We're gonna burn
The
down.
whole party dies from carbon monoxide poisoning.
We're gonna burn down the tree we're trying to get fruit from.
All right. So next room, right?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Surely it's unlocked, right?
Surely we didn't come all this way for 2 locked doors we can't get into.
Sure.
Wouldn't that be funny?
So
Okay. So you guys open the door. You guys, oh, sorry. I think I forgot to splice these, but it should be no problem. You open the door and you reveal a chamber that leads further south. Twigs and roots are piled on the floor of this sagging chamber. A second here to catch up. The collapsed southern wall opens into a vast cavern. Luminescent fungus on the rough walls and the high roof loom over a twilight grow of sickly briars, bushes, saplings, and other woody plants. Ruined walls and hollow towers protrude the briars. And until you guys decide to step in, I'm gonna start cutting out more of this.
Are we going to perceive?
yeah, we will perceive. I'm just trying to get a fucking. He gave a big ass fucking description for a square ass room with nothing in it.
Yeah, I'm working on cutting open the room because remember when I had like the whole map
Oh,
missap?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I have to resplice this
yeah.
part
So this leads down into something, is what you're saying.
into a cavern, basically. Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense. I mean, yeah,
Cavern with a lot of like more shrubbery than you guys have seen since. Like
Sure.
there's like saplings, there's like small trees in here.
So we're on the right track.
it's the only track. So I'd hope so.
Okay.
Please let it be the
Here
right
it-
track.
Okay.
Bink.
Oh, nice. Shrubbery.
Whoa.
You shall bring us a shrubbery. So 12 plus 5 is 17 plus 2 is 19. 19 perception check to see whatever it is that's in this room other than crumbling towers and bushes.
Okay.
And more fucking fungus.
You got a what? I'm sorry.
I said and more fungus.
Oh no, I mean your dice roll. My bad.
Oh, 19.
19. Let me finish up cutting this real quick.
Sure.
Nearly done. Okay, that work was for nothing. Okay, so okay. So you look around and you beyond I need do some
Can I ask
okay.
what this place is called? Or what does this look like? I heard tower. I mean, is this just the entrance to the grove, I guess? This looks like
This opening is the Grove Gate, and the rest of this that you guys are about to explore is the Twilight Grove.
The Twilight Grove.
Grove Gate. Twilight Grove. Cool.
Okay, so are you when you're looking are you just looking in this area from this doorway? Like you're not coming out yet, right?
I mean, I'm more than happy to step in the room. Like, if this is all we're seeing, I'm more than happy
Okay.
to step out and look in. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, out
Okay.
in this direction. I don't.
Yes.
I mean, I don't
Yep,
want
that's
to
relevant.
run in here and be like an idiot, but
Yes, sir. I just want to clarify because
Yeah.
there is more to see, but if you're looking from the doorway, you're not going to see it.
no. I mean, once we open the door and we can see this leads on, I think I'd be interested to see what's further in.
Okay, so you kind of step out and you look down and you can actually make out the blackened top of a large tree that you assume to be the very infamous Gothias tree in the distance. And I was supposed to do like a grand reveal, but then like when I tried to cut it, it was like, oh, that fog is already in place. I'm like, fuck you, dude. What? Like that is not what I asked you to do. So while you guys deliberate on what you're gonna do next, I'm gonna continue cutting.
I mean, there's a lot of room between here and there. So I mean, I understand that this is probably whatever's down here, whatever you cut out. I'm sure it's a big thing that I can see, but is there? I mean, we have to get there. Is there anything like in between?
Yeah, there's a lot of pockets. So there's definitely pockets that that are sort of ambiguous to know what's behind them, as well as all those rune walls are kind of scattered everywhere.
Sure.
So there's a bunch of like masonry that is half standing and whatnot. When you see the south here in a second, the walls do seem to sort of form in a really broken way around the Gothias tree and almost acting as a bastion of sorts.
So are we gonna try and go in this room from this door?
I
Or
mean,
are
I
we
don't
just
mind trying. I'm waiting for Brandon to cut. I want to. There's got to be. I mean, there's no. Oh, jeez. That's huge.
Yeah, I
There
feel
you
like there's gonna be
go.
like unit. Oh,
I mean, there's
shit.
no way that there's no one or nothing in between.
Right.
They could be hiding, obviously. They could be these crevices, right? But I don't know.
Okay, so in your perception, you rolled like a 19 or something, right?
19 is correct. Yeah.
Okay, so in your perception, you do sense that there are enemies hiding in this area leading up to the Gothias tree.
Like immediately or further out.
Your senses tell you both. Like
Sure. Okay,
there seems to be a lot of eyes on you, even though like it's not super apparent like where they're all at.
That's fair. I mean, so we know about the goblins, potentially more goblins. They mentioned some. We know about the twig blights. We know about the fire griffin.
Excuse me.
Something things, hawk things. And we know about Bellic. So I guess, and I mean, potentially more shadows, but I doubt it. That doesn't seem like something that's I don't know. Okay.
Guys, can I take this opportunity to say that I'm being beckoned at this point. I know it's later for you than me, for everybody else but me, but it's like 1 a.m. and I'm being summoned. So, are we gonna try to fight this tonight, or do we want to save this for next week?
Yeah, if it helps, this is the final stretch. You guys are here. You're at the Goldias tree. You know, you've been looking for Bellic everywhere. And if he's going to be anywhere, it is going to be here.
Yeah, but there's
I
always
will
like
say
story wrap up and role play towards the end too. I mean, I don't.
right, so that might take a little bit. So I would, as the DM, advise that we do one more session. It's probably not going to be a long session, but it's probably going to be long enough where it might get Anthony in trouble.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I'm gonna bounce. Everybody have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Sorry for bailing so quickly.
It's all good.
All good, man. Good night.
Hey, man.
All right. Good night.
So
Good night. Yeah, and I'm just gonna end it, guys. So I'm sorry that we weren't able to get through it. You know, you guys were able to kind of get around a lot of other content to get to this point, which I'm totally okay with. You know, we're kind of in a hurry to finish this just because, you know, we have a whole nother campaign to get to. This was supposed to be a one-off to begin with, and this is not only practice for our newcomers, but also practice for me, which I totally learned that I'm totally out of my scope for this shit, honestly. There's just so much stuff, especially when you guys hit level 2 and 3. That shit went over my head. I'm like, what spells do you guys have? What does that do? Let me Google that to make sure I understand that. But
It's
yes,
all
you
good,
guys are at the final stretch. You know, you guys have some skirmishes that are gonna happen up until your final bout here, the grand reveal, so to say. So yeah, so you guys are there. Next session will be it for sure.